Think for yourself. Question authority. Think for yourself. Question authority. Throughout human history, as our species has faced the frightening, terrorizing fact that we do not know who we are or where we're going in this ocean of chaos, it has been the authorities, the political, the religious, the educational authorities who attempted to comfort us by giving us order, rules, regulations, forming in our minds their view of reality. To think for yourself, you must question authority and learn how to put yourself in a state of vulnerable, open-mindedness, chaotic, confused vulnerability to inform yourself. Think for yourself, question authority, think for yourself, question authority, think for yourself, question authority, think for yourself.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully well. We're going to get into the information in a second here. Welcome to Tim, Wilbur, Olivia Maxwell, Jay, Bran Smith, Jason, everyone else in the chat. Welcome. It's been a bit, of course. Because I've been really busy. I got just a quick update. I got a new job. You know, I don't do YouTube for a living, but I did get a new career path. So I've been really busy with that, and takes a lot of time and, you know, your mental strength and everything like that when you start new work. So haven't been streaming in the last few weeks, but I'm back today, and we're gonna be talking lots of Switch 2 stuff. We're going to be revisiting Cyberpunk 2077 on Switch 2 because that's been getting a lot of talk lately with the PlayStation 5 Pro version getting this update, and got a lot of stuff to talk about. But yeah, I am streaming in 4K, so there is going to be a little bit of a delay in me responding to some of your questions, and because we're going to be playing Cyberpunk in a bit, so I am streaming at 4K, so make sure you're watching at that quality. It's going to look really good, of course. But yeah, let's talk about what's going on here. We have Crimson Desert has begun Switch 2 R&D by the developer. And you may or may not know, but the Crimson Desert was actually listed by GameStop back in 2025, I think early 2025, GameStop actually listed the game coming to Switch 2. Various people have rumored it, you know, like, just like I've been saying, though, for the past, like 2 years now, like, it doesn't matter who rumors what game coming to Switch 2 at this point, because it's going to be the easiest console to literally rumor games for. So if you want to get into the rumor biz, guys, now's your chance. Like I've been always telling you in the chat, if you want to start rumoring stuff for Switch 2, chances are you're going to be getting some rumors correct, because it's so easy to rumor games for Switch 2. Why is that? Because the system can run almost everything. Oh my gosh. So rumor the next whatever game is coming to Switch 2, you may be the next guy to get it right. Just take a stab at it out there on Twitter, and you could get a huge following. But you know me, like I haven't been in the rumor stuff since like I stopped doing rumors in early 2018. It's just a waste of my time, and you also just make a lot of people angry, right? So really what I do is I focus on real information. As you guys know, you've been following me for years. I try to do as much real information as possible and get you excited about things you can actually be really excited for, like real stuff. And that's what I've been focusing on for a while now. However, I will say a few things that I've heard rumor wise, like in my live streams, for example. I kind of hinted at that I knew that Final Fantasy VII Remake was coming and Rebirth was coming to Switch 2 back in 2023 range. People were, but that's because a lot of these things are because you guys asked me directly about this information, and I kind of like, yeah, I have heard it's coming, but I'm not going out there and like trying to rumor stuff on Twitter or making full blown videos on it. Same with Star Fox. Back in late 2024, so one of you guys, I don't remember who, directly asked me if Nintendo was developing a new Star Fox game for Switch 2. I said, yeah, I have heard they are developing a new Star Fox game for Switch 2. So it is what it is, but like, yeah, you guys who follow me, you guys who are here, you guys know, you guys already have heard these things that I've said before. So yeah. I don't need credit for those types of rumors or anything like that. It's just between like you and me, on our live stream. So it's all good. And, but yeah, Crimson Desert. If you guys should check out my live stream I did on this game a few weeks ago when it first came out. Really cool game. Yet another game that was, I think, misunderstood by reviewers. It's at a 77 on Metacritic, and the game is actually, it's like an 88 for the user score. So it's one of the biggest like disparities for user score that in recent memory. I think one of the other ones in the negative aspect was Deathloop. The media scored that game like an 8.8 on Metacritic, and the user score is like a 6.8. Yeah, welcome, Tommy. Congrats with your new job at Digital Foundry. What? No, I don't have a new job at Digital Foundry. What are you talking about? No. I would not want to work for them. But yeah, so Crimson Desert, you guys, if you were in that stream, a lot of you guys asked me if the Switch 2 could run the game. I said, yes, it could, because mainly because the game is running at very, very low settings. It has the ability to run at extremely low settings. Here's, speaking of Digital Foundry, they did a video because they were told by the developer what the settings were. Okay, so the settings for Crimson Desert on the Xbox Series S is low across the board. So, and it has no upscaling. So for quality mode on Xbox Series S on Crimson Desert, it's low preset. From the PC, it's the PC equivalent low preset with ray tracing turned off, with no upscaling whatsoever, a native 1080p 30 frames per second. So yes, I do think Switch 2 could run this game. I'm not saying no problem, but yes, the system can run this game with DLSS. Likely they'll probably target like 720p or 540p, but you guys realize that Street Fighter 6, Assassin's Creed, and Cyberpunk 2077 all have amazing image quality on Switch 2, and they're running between 540p and 720p-ish internal resolution. And we're going to check out Cyberpunk in a bit again. The image quality in these games on Switch 2 is incredibly good for how low the resolution they're doing. So in my opinion, I think when you try to mimic these things on PC, it's hard to do, because when you try to mimic a Switch 2 like experience on PC, it's not going to be the same one-to-one, because I think, I don't have confirmation of this, but I think they're doing something else besides DLSS to upscale the image. They're probably using TAA along with DLSS or something. They're doing something in conjunction, because when I play a game like Assassin's Creed Shadows on Switch 2, that game is rendering at 648p internally, but the game has extremely clean image quality. It's using DLSS. It's using like one of the best versions of DLSS, and it looks really, really good. But if you actually play that game on your PC and trying to output that 1080p and like internally, like performance mode, like 540p to 640p, the game looks really bad on PC. You see what I'm saying? So I think they're using the way the Switch 2 is developed for developers to use the upscaling. They're using something in conjunction with something else, probably. They're outputting the game at 4K on Switch 2. We know that, these games. But internal resolutions are much lower, but the actual screen quality looks really good on these Switch 2 ports. Like Resident Evil Requiem, for example. I think they said that's like 540p on Switch 2, right? But the game has better image quality than the Xbox Series S version, and it has better textures and everything. So yeah, Crimson Desert, I do believe it's going to run it's probably going to target 30 frames per second, and it's going to run decently well, I would say, on Switch 2, probably at like 540p upscaled to 1080p with DLSS, and I'm willing to bet it's going to have better texture quality and better image quality than Xbox Series S, similar to how they did with Cyberpunk 2077, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Star Wars Outlaws, and Resident Evil Requiem. They all look better image quality wise on Switch 2. That's like pretty much that's pretty much like an objective fact. It's not even an opinion. It's like legit. The Switch 2 has better image quality than the Xbox Series S on those ports. So a Crimson Desert port, I think, will look good enough, and I think that's all people want on Switch 2. Like the Xbox Series S, like if you've seen Pragmata, the demo looks really bad on Xbox Series S compared to Switch 2. It's like, so yeah, like you can expect this, but better, I would say, on Switch 2. This doesn't look great, of course, but like if you want to play a really, really cool immersive game on Switch 2, basically you're going to be getting a current gen version of this game on Switch 2. Yeah, the developer didn't confirm that it's 100% coming to Switch 2, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be bringing this to Switch 2. They're in R&D and development for it. So yeah, I'm very, very sure it's going to happen. Oh yeah, another example, Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2. Image quality looks fantastic, right? Like seriously, for what they're doing, it's incredible. Like the 540p, 720p-ish internal stuff looks better, like less shimmering on screen, less artifacting, cleaner image, even though it's outputting like at 1080p, and then Switch 2 is putting it out at 4K on your 4K display. It just looks really good. A lot of these games look really good, guys, on Switch 2. Like I have been extremely impressed with what Switch 2 can do image quality wise. The main thing I want developers to really focus on is getting their frame rates, like getting their frame pacing rock solid. That's the one thing I don't like about Assassin's Creed Shadows, is that the frame pacing in that game on Switch 2 is not very good still, even now for the latest patches. It's better than it was at launch, don't get me wrong, but the frame pacing still looks like it drops frames, even though it doesn't drop frames. It can still look like it's like stuttering a little bit because the frame pacing isn't perfect. If they can, that's actually been a problem with Ubisoft games since the beginning of time. Like Ubisoft is not great on having like really great frame pacing in games. If they're targeting 30 frames, I think they did a really good job with a different developer on Star Wars Outlaws on Switch 2. So in terms of Switch 2 quality ports, I say Resident Evil Requiem is number one, like hands down, like the best looking Switch 2 port there is. And then you have, in my opinion at least, like I said, Cyberpunk 2077 is number 2, and then Star Wars Outlaws number 3. I don't think Star Wars Outlaws is more impressive than Cyberpunk 2077, and the reason is because Cyberpunk 2077 has, even though it has slightly less consistent frame rate in like Dogtown and stuff, like Phantom Liberty, I would say it's more impressive because the image quality looks better, and the particle effects are better, like the art style is better, the actual characters themselves, the detail in the character models, way better in Cyberpunk than Star Wars Outlaws. The character models in that game, let's just be honest, look terrible. in Star Wars Outlaws, and that goes for all versions. So overall, I would say Cyberpunk nudges out Star Wars Outlaws in terms of quality. Crimson Desert has an opportunity to look quite a bit better, cleaner than the Xbox Series S version of the game on Switch 2, and still run at a solid 30 frames per second. With some adjustments to things like NPC and draw distance and things like that, I think they could definitely make this game look impressive on Switch 2 and better than Xbox Series S. Now, we have Star Fox, right? So it's like I was talking about Star Fox. There's a rumor that, let me just play this for you guys again. You heard this before. If you know this, I talked about Star Fox coming to Switch 2 in late 2024.
Now, the biggest rumor, I think, for a new Switch 2 game is a new Star Fox game in development. Now, funny enough, I was actually asked by my live chat on December 22nd on my Star Fox 64 playthrough if I heard of any rumors of a new Star Fox game in development, and here's what I said. Any rumors on Star Fox game for Switch 2? To be honest with you, I have actually heard rumors about a Star Fox game in development for Switch 2. So they may actually have something for Switch 2. Like I said, we'll see Star Fox Return. Maybe we'll get a game called Star Fox Returns. That'd be great, huh? Star Fox Returns. That's an interesting thought. So, I'm not really trying to rumor stuff on my channel like I've said before, but someone did directly ask me about Star Fox for Switch 2. So yeah, I kind of admitted that I did hear it was coming, but not only that, just 9 days after I said that, there was a rumor by Samus Hunter, who has actually been correct on all their rumors after returning to rumoring in early to mid 2024 or so. And they actually rumored on December 31st, 2024 that a new Star Fox game is coming to Switch.
But yeah, basically, yeah, it was rumored by other people as well, Samus Hunter, right? And then you had the Nate to Hate podcast talking about it. So yeah, just like I said, it's not really something that is that big of a thing. Like I said, my content is really focused on real information. I'm not really focusing on rumors. I'm not looking for credit for this rumor or anything like that. It's more so between you and me, guys. Like you and me, we know, we kind of talked about this a year and a half ago that Nintendo was bringing a new Star Fox game to Switch 2. Okay, so it is what it is, right? And now the rumor is that the new Star Fox game could come out by this summertime, in conjunction, and the timing lining up with his appearance in the new Star Fox, in the new Mario Galaxy movie that I saw last weekend, which I really enjoyed. Surprise, surprise. It wasn't a bad movie at all. It's like a 7.5. It's like a 7.5 out of 10 type of game. Poor guy up here. He's been left behind by Nintendo. Look at him. Star Fox is down. I love this meme, by the way. It's so good. The Mario Galaxy was really fun. It's like a 7.5 out of 10. It's not gonna set a new standard for CGI movies, but it's a fun time. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I didn't have any problems with it at all. It was it's a really fast-paced movie. A lot of things happening. It can be a little confusing. You're jumping from one story to another story, and other characters. But overall, I thought it was a really fun time. Great popcorn flick. Take one of your kid friends, take your girlfriend, take your wife, daughter, son, whatever. Go have fun, man. Just enjoy the movie. You're not going to have a bad time whatsoever watching that movie in the theater. You're going to have a great time. I recommend it. But yeah, Star Fox. We're approaching the 10th anniversary of Star Fox Zero on Wii U. If you could say that's an anniversary. But yeah, Star Fox Zero came out, I believe, April 22nd, 2016 on the Wii U. Sad. And this is when Star Fox Star Fox kind of, is at the bottom, grasping for air after that, right? So, poor guy. I mean, just look at him. He's begging for help right now. Like, help me, please, Nintendo. So yeah, Nintendo put him in the new Mario Galaxy movie, and he looked great, right? He had a great part in there, and people are asking for a new Star Fox movie. So a couple ideas I have that I hope they do for the new Star Fox game, even though, yes, I understand. The rumor is people are saying that this is a more traditional Star Fox game. That's fine and that's great. The only issue I have with that is that that's exactly what Star Fox Zero was. It was another traditional Star Fox game that you could beat in about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. You play through it, you're done. Yes, you can play through it again and get like extra stuff. The main issue with Star Fox Zero, of course, was the control scheme with the Wii U gamepad being very cumbersome. People didn't like having to look at two screens, like, looking down and then aiming up and everything. So I don't have a problem with them doing another traditional Star Fox game without the gamepad stuff. That's great. It could be a fantastic game. Star Fox 64 is great, but I really, really hope they don't do another reboot of the entire franchise yet again. Please, please, please. You introduced the guy in Mario Galaxy movie. People know who this guy is in Smash Brothers. A lot of people who don't even know what Star Fox is these days, they think Fox McCloud is a Smash Brothers character. That's how bad it is for Star Fox as a franchise, as an IP. So welcome Cherry Man, welcome everybody. I'll get to your comments after we talk about this, but so there's that's the issue. Like, people don't even know who Star Fox is besides he's in Smash Brothers, he's in the Mario Galaxy movie, but like they did explain him a little bit in the Galaxy movie. If you saw the movie, they do like a little anime like explanation of who Star Fox is, who Fox McCloud is, and his crew, right? So like the new Star Fox game doesn't have to retell the entire story yet again. There's other games that Nintendo can re-release. They can re-release a port of Star Fox Zero in conjunction with the new Star Fox game. Kind of like without the Wii U gamepad, they could easily make that just not use the gamepad and kind of have like a new port, like remaster it for Switch 2 in conjunction with the new game. Don't just re-release Star Fox Zero, please. And that can tell people the backstory of Star Fox, because that was yet again another retelling of Star Fox. Star Fox on Super Nintendo was the first game. Star Fox 64 was like a retelling of that. They had Star Fox 2 that was unreleased that came out, that was supposed to come out before Star Fox 64. That was a legit sequel to introduce other characters. And that game was canceled and then repurposed into Star Fox 64. They released Star Fox Command on the DS, Star Fox Assault, Star Fox Adventures. All those games were connected, okay? They were all connected. The stories kind of continued after Star Fox 64 with Star Fox Adventures, Star Fox Assault, with Cat and everything, right? So I really hope they do something with that and they build upon that story. Because Star Fox McCloud, his entire crew, they have the best opportunity here with those characters. Their characters are an open canvas, guys. They have so much room for growth. It reminds me of like Ratchet and Clank on PlayStation. They have a lot of room for like character development, a lot of interaction between all the characters, story bits. They could do the whole thing where Falco turns bad and joins the like Star Wolf team because he feels like he's not appreciated enough with the Star Fox team, and they have like that thing where he turns bad and he joins at the end, that kind of thing, kind of a rogue pilot, stuff like that. They could do so much with that with Star Fox. So I really hope, like I said, getting back to the gameplay style of the new Star Fox game that's rumored, here's what I personally hope. Not that Nintendo's going to do it. It's not a rumor or anything. I personally hope that they advance the gameplay aspects that they started with Star Fox Assault, but make it a lot better. And what do I mean by that? Well, Star Fox Assault, if you have or haven't played it, I think the game is really, really good. It's like a 7.5 out of 10, I would say. And the reason why it's not a great game, I think it's very good, but it's not like great. I think what's holding Star Fox Assault back is that, for one thing, it wasn't even made by Nintendo directly. It was made by Bandai Namco. So the quality was a little bit down, a little bit, like the art style was a little bit down, I would say, from Star Fox Adventures. It didn't look quite as good. Voiceovers weren't quite as good. Quality was just not quite as good in general in that game, but the gameplay mechanics of Star Fox Assault were cool, okay? But I think it was underutilized. They could have done a lot more with Star Fox Assault in terms of the gameplay aspects for progression, okay? So for Star Fox Assault, I really think they could have done. Here, I got a little my live stream here. Star Fox 64 can play that, but like, what they really could have done in Star Fox Assault is that they could have given more progression in terms of upgrading Star Fox, upgrading like your guns, upgrading your R-Wing and things like that, giving you like a progression, like maybe give you the ability to upgrade your R-Wing to give more shields, more booster length, for example, better braking, more abilities, more weapons. And for Star Fox, when he's on the ground missions, they could have given him like almost like a Ratchet and Clank kind of like skill tree, for example. Give like him a skill tree to upgrade like better guns and have him keep guns, not just pick up guns in the levels. I think because that was that was kind of like a misstep, I would say, for Star Fox Assault. They were kind of too experimental. So they when you go to those levels that are on foot, you would only actually use the guns that were available to you to pick up until you ran out of ammo. In Star Fox Assault, you wouldn't actually keep the guns or the blasters or the rockets or whatever you're using. So I do think that was a missed opportunity. So a new Star Fox game, what I would love for them to do is do a Star Fox Assault type thing where you do have some things that are on the ground, but also give you the option to go in your R-Wing as well. Just make it more free roaming in that aspect, just in terms of options that you can use your R-Wing. Maybe give you the option to use your R-Wing anywhere on the level, or you can also just have the option to go on foot as well. They like design it that way. And I understand that might not be what some of you want. A lot of people just want a regular Star Fox game where just be on rails and just shoot. Like I said, I would love that too. However, you have an issue that you just introduced millions and millions of people to Fox McCloud and Mario Galaxy. So are you going to be making the new Star Fox game have the R-Wing be the star of the game, like the ship? Like you don't actually see Star Fox. You just introduced this cute character, right? Really cool looking character in Mario Galaxy. Now you're going to release a game and you just have him appear in a little box on the side of the screen, and you're going to have the ship be your star. So that's my question, is that how are they going to have the gameplay? So I really hope they give you more, like showing more of Fox, the character, like a more detailed Fox McCloud. Have you got the ability to control him, whether you're in a space station aspect or like on like your Great Fox ship? Maybe have you be able to walk around Great Fox, pick your ship, pick your different ship. Maybe there's different R-Wings, different types of R-Wings. I just hope they don't have it just be locked to just your spaceship, because that's a big missed opportunity to give more character development and growth to the actual character himself, Fox McCloud. Okay, because that's what everyone wants to see after seeing the Mario Galaxy movie. Almost everyone who has seen that movie has all said that they really want to see a Star Fox movie. Okay, well, the next best thing is to have a Star Fox game. And if you're just going to put him in the ship the entire time, I think that's a missed opportunity to give him more character growth and development, right? So yeah, I really hope they do that. Not that they will, but that's my hope, at least. Or at least if they're going to have yet another brand new Star Fox game that is just in your R-Wing, they can make it fantastic, of course. I think that would be great. But I do hope they have something else planned for Star Fox, maybe another Star Fox Adventures type of game that gives the actual character himself more limelight. Because Nintendo characters, they're all about, Nintendo IP is all about displaying the character, right? So Star Fox is one of the only characters that they have for an IP that they don't, that the character himself is not on the screen that much, besides a couple games like Star Fox Assault and Star Fox Adventures. He's in the ship a lot. So I really hope they focus on the character himself a lot more in the new game, to kind of play off what they started in Star Fox. In the Mario Galaxy movie. I think that would be a fantastic opportunity to really put a face with the series more so than ever before, and not just spaceships. And I think that will really actually catapult Star Fox, the series, the IP, into bigger sales numbers, and actually make it a more consistent moneymaker for Nintendo, to give them the ability to actually return to Star Fox more than just once every 10 years. Like, I mean, come on, man. They haven't had a new Star Fox game in 10 years, guys. Star Fox Zero came out 10 years ago. And they re-released Star Fox 64 a million times, Virtual Console, Switch Online. 3DS had a remake, which is great, by the way, but it's still the same exact game yet again. Star Fox Zero, a retelling of the series yet again. Very similar gameplay beats as well. Like the first level in Star Fox Zero is very similar to Star Fox 64. Similar path and everything on Corneria. It's like, man, you guys have such a huge opportunity here to really do Star Fox good. And we could really return to form for Star Fox. And then Star Fox doesn't have to be, down anymore. He can be up instead of down on his back asking for help. Poor guy. This is our buddy. We gotta support our buddy, Nintendo. Come on, bring him back to life. Like, this is your chance, Nintendo. Don't screw it up. But yeah, I really hope so. But yeah, I'm really positive on Star Fox. Like, I love Star Fox, and I'll be down for a new Star Fox game. I'll be down for a new Star Fox movie. I would be all in on new Star Fox, as long as they do him good. Don't do him dirty. Don't release a new Star Fox game at the end of a failed console's lifespan like the Wii U and expect something to happen. It's not going to happen. Switch 2 is Nintendo's mainline console. It's selling the fastest in the history of all gaming consoles, regardless of what anybody sells out there, from rage baiters who says it's not doing as well. I mean, obviously, it factually is doing better than any console in history after 10 months. That's a fact. So yeah, he's just in a movie. Let's get him his game. Let's get this guy like 5 million sales. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, Darth OP, Material Master, Tommy, everybody. But yeah, we're talking Star Fox right now. But yeah, good luck to Star Fox. I wish him the best, and I will definitely want to support him going forward. Let's hope Nintendo doesn't do him dirty. Give him a really good game, Nintendo. Let's knock it out of the park with a new Star Fox game, please. All right, now. There's a rumor about Super Metroid Remake coming out, right? One of the most talked about games that has not been announced in the history of gaming. But the issue is, though, why have I not seen videos about a Super Metroid remake besides a couple of people here and there? Why is that? Well, is it because the rumor doesn't really come from someone that is like legit or has any track record. This Malo932 guy, user goes by Malo932, posted Super Metroid Remake, classic Star Fox type people for the Adventure one, OOT remakes, Switch Sports, Wario. Good year awaits us. And apparently he said this rumor before the Nate the Hate podcast talked about all the other stuff. But that Nate the Hate podcast didn't talk about anything from a Super Metroid Remake, correct? I didn't hear anything about that from that podcast. So that, I don't know about that one. Not saying it won't happen, but I would say it's a less legit part of the rumor of all the other rumors, because it doesn't come from a source that has any backing, really. Besides just them saying similar ports to what other guys, what other people are rumored. Like VGC backs up. VGC, I think, has the same marketing sources as Nate the Hate. If you know a little bit of history about where I come from, just a little bit, like back in the Emily Rogers days, I'm pretty sure, let's just say that the sources from Emily Rogers are pretty much the same types of sources that Nate the Hate has, kind of passed down a little bit there, because she retired from rumoring stuff and they were well known to be friends. So probably still are to this day. So I'm pretty sure there's similar sources are being passed around here. VGC, for example, has similar sources. All these guys that rumor stuff that are for these big websites, they have their sources in marketing. Now, there's been talk that Nintendo is looking to remove these sources from leaking stuff. And one way they can do that is by sending out fake information to multiple people and then seeing who's going to bite and start talking. And then they'll know who is leaking info better. So I think Nintendo Prime posted a post about that, saying that he's heard from 7 different people that there's like internally Nintendo's trying to weed out who is really leaking information by sending out fake information to employees, so they can try to fire whoever is leaking the information. So I don't think this information is necessarily all true. Probably some of it's true and some of it's fake. That's one way you can kind of, gauge and see who's real and who's fake by these corporations like Nintendo, who are trying to end all their lineup being leaked. So I'm not saying the Nate the Hate podcast is wrong about their stuff. I'm not at all. It's probably going to be right for most of it. What I'm saying is that I'm pretty sure that their sources are internal and marketing sources, which is probably going to lead to some people getting fired. So that's just how it works, guys. And like I said, that's why I don't want to get involved in this kind of stuff. Let them sort it out. But like, one thing that I don't like about, I don't mind rumors in general. Like, hey, I heard a rumor, a new Star Fox game is in development. Sure, cool. That's it though. Like, I'm not gonna, not saying when the game is gonna release, not saying like the day before the Nintendo Direct, it's gonna be shown that tomorrow's Nintendo Direct. Get excited. It's like, that is the stupidest. Like, you just, it stole the joy from everyone when you do that type of stuff. We talked about these types of rumors in the past too. Like when these guys rumor for clout the day before the Direct, Nintendo announces a Direct, and then the guy the next day for clout says like, oh, stay tuned for, there's going to be the new Fire Emblem is going to be shown tomorrow, guys. Get excited. They're only doing that for clout, because that doesn't do you any good. It actually lessens the excitement for the game you're going to see at the Nintendo Direct, that they have worked hard to make the presentation for. You just spoiled it. Why? Why'd you spoil it? Because you want clout, you want following. That's the only reason to do that. But like, I would say people who rumor stuff in general, not giving exact dates, not like spoiling an entire Nintendo Direct, I think that's okay. All right. So like when somebody asked me in 2024 if I heard if a new Star Fox game was in development, I said, well, yeah, I have heard it is, but like, that doesn't mean that I'm spoiling a Nintendo Direct by saying that. It just means that you know, you're probably going to see one in the next year or so, and that's looking like it's probably going to be correct, which is fine. But yeah, the guys who go out of their way to completely leak and spoil like presentations, I think is really bad. I don't think it does anybody any good, and it just hurts. It just makes things a lot less exciting. Gone are the days where we're seeing like Zelda Twilight Princess being revealed for the first time at E3 2004. You know, Shigeru Miyamoto comes out with the shield and sword, and you see the first time you're seeing Zelda Twilight Princess on the GameCube in 2004. People blew, you know, their minds were blown. They were cheering, screaming, and everything. Those days have been gone because these presentations have been completely ruined by guys who want their clout. Okay, so what's going to happen now is every single Nintendo Direct that's coming up from now until the end of the year, everyone's going to be upset and angry if they don't see all these games shown that are rumored from these guys who have been rumoring them. So there was some criticism about the Nate the Hate podcast for possibly rumoring it just a little bit too much. But, you know, you can debate that. I don't know if it ruins it. I don't know, but because he said it for the entire year. So like that means every single Nintendo Direct, people are going to be expecting Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. They're going to be expecting Star Fox. They're going to be expecting Switch Sports. They're going to be expecting a new Wario game. They're going to be expecting all these things at these next Nintendo Directs. And if they're not there, they're going to be really angry. And if they are there, they are in turn not going to be very surprised. So either way, you're not really doing anybody any good by kind of rumoring or trying to leak these games all in the same year. That's kind of a lot. So personally, I wouldn't even do it. I would maybe one game is fine, but like if you're trying to leak or rumor the entire lineup, I just don't think it does anybody any good. Besides you just trying to get clout for yourself. So that's one thing I try to avoid. Ocarina of Time remake has been rumored for years now. That seemed like a given. Like I said, we talked about the Star Fox game already. So yeah, take it all with a grain of salt. Nintendo could be very angry with all this stuff. You never know. And they could be like, you know what? We're just not going to show any of this stuff until 2027. And that'll really make people really angry and just like, where are all these games that you rumored? You know, like, why don't you just not rumor things? Why don't you just leave them alone and be like, you know, like that's the problem though, right? A lot of these guys simply don't have anything else to do. They don't have any other content to do besides rumoring. So if all you do is rumor content, if all you do is rumor things, guys, then that's all you have to talk about. So you don't play games, you don't do anything else but rumor things. I mean, that's where I separate myself from this, you know, like I don't do that stuff. So I stay away from rage bait. I stay away from rumoring stuff. I stay away from all that stuff on my channel. I focus on what I enjoy to do. Basically, I find information, I share it. I find something that's cool, or I do analysis on graphics. I do tech videos, and they've done fantastically well on my channel. I don't have to rely on rumors. So, yeah, the occasional rumor is totally fine. But if you're gonna actually spoil Nintendo's entire lineup and then spoil their Nintendo Directs for the entire year, yeah, you may just poke the bear so much so that Nintendo just says, screw it. We're just not going to show any of that stuff. And we're going to, you know, push these elsewhere because this individual or this person just simply leaked too many things, and it's going to damage us. So we need to actually change our entire lineup now to make it so our stocks and our, you know, things that people are investing in, make sure they can't rely on these types of rumors, so we can actually surprise and delight people. Remember, that's a line Nintendo likes to bring up a lot, guys. they like to surprise and delight you, right? So they can't do that if all their information is being rumored and leaked beforehand. They can't do that very well, which leads to them canceling release dates and projects, moving things around because they're unable to actually surprise and delight people anymore because people just are spoiling everything for them. So yeah, but that's the landscape we live in these days with gaming, guys. You just can't be excited anymore for games coming out because everything is leaked beforehand. It's really a shame. No more Final Fantasy VII Remake surprise announced by PlayStation in 2015. That was one of their biggest surprises. It doesn't happen anymore. You don't get it anymore, guys. So you're setting everyone out for disappointment, and in Nintendo, the next Direct, if none of these games are there, people are going to be so angry. It's like, dude, just stop with this stuff. Just let people actually cook. Let Nintendo actually cook and like show people their games, and say you can actually be excited for what they show you, not for what you think they're going to show because some guy rumored it and now you're expecting it to be there. I think it's just unfortunate. But yeah, Super Metroid Remake, I would say sure is a possibility, but like I said, we don't know who this guy is. I don't know what their track record is. Star Fox is likely happening this year. Ocarina of Time Remake's likely happening. The rest of the stuff, who knows? We shall wait and see. But yeah. So yeah, Super Metroid Remake. Every time I do a Metroid stream, one of you guys talks about it, right? And like, Dave, do you think Nintendo's going to do a Super Metroid, remake? Every time I do like a Metroid Prime stream, I get that question. So it's like, if they do, great. If they don't, great. Like, it doesn't matter to me either way. I'm not opposed to it, and I'm not like, I was never super like wanting it in the first place, because I think Super Metroid stands a test of time all on its own. So yeah, we shall wait and see. And also, like, in terms of like Metroid Prime, the Metroid Prime series, we don't know. Like, hopefully they have another one coming, in development after the end of Metroid Prime 4. People ask me, are you going to play Metroid Prime 4 again on the channel? Yeah, I will eventually. But like, there was such a negative backlash. I just got so tired of talking about Metroid Prime 4, because every time I would talk about the game or play it, we get these people who are just so negative and want to attack the game. And I just get tired of defending the game. Like, I can only tell you I like the game so much and show you why the game is good so much, like in my live streams and what have you. And people are going to make their mind up about it on their own. But like, so yeah, it's just tiring, right? So Metroid Prime 4, I think I stand by my review of the game. I still think it's fantastic. You haven't seen my 90-minute review of the game, make sure you check it out on the channel. But yeah, I thought the game was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. And I think I have over like 100 hours playtime in that game on Switch too. So, but yeah, the discourse for that game is so negative. I get tired of it, tired of that part of it. So it makes it so I don't really want to play it on the channel anytime soon again. See what I'm saying? Just because I just don't want to deal with that stuff. But yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Digital Foundry, because they screwed up again. So, and like I said before, like I don't really like want to make videos on Digital Foundry that much, but like mainly when they screw up with Switch 2 stuff and tell you wrong information, that's when I feel compelled to actually make content to call them out on their BS, because that's exactly what it is. So the latest mistake they did was actually for a PlayStation 5 Pro, Cyberpunk 2077. So in Cyberpunk 2077, I'll show you what they did here a little bit. they actually talked about the ray tracing here, right?
One thing that is in here, but is quite a bit different than the PC version, is a version of RT reflections. Now on PC, without path tracing on, the RT reflections option applies to both transparent elements in the game world, so you'd see it in glass and whatnot, but then also to every single like metallic plastic piece in the game world. And here, very specifically, the RT reflections that are added appear to only apply to the windows from cars. So if you look
They sure do, right? Only apply to the windows. Oliver McKenzie, addendum to this video. Both PS5 Pro RT modes do feature some environmental RT reflections on very glossy transparent surfaces. These tend to be tucked away on concession machines and certain doorways, and then don't generally apply to larger transparent faces like building windows. However, and not only that, but the game also has ray trace reflections in the water. Oh, that's a huge misstep there. So another screw up by them, this time with PlayStation. So yeah, they don't just screw up with Nintendo, guys. If you think I'm just making things up because I want to defend the Switch 2, that is 100% false. Like, they screw up all the time on PC games. They screwed up on Oblivion Remastered on their footage with that game. On their analysis of that, they literally showed the wrong footage of the frame rates for Oblivion Remastered on PC. I was like, this doesn't match up with my version. They literally didn't actually review fully the PlayStation 5 Pro version of Cyberpunk 2077. Yes, it has full ray trace reflections in the water. I've seen people booting up their PlayStation 5 Pro and showing the direct footage from the game. They screwed up, okay? And here you have them telling you here that it doesn't have it. Only has it on Windows. So yeah, like that is one of the reasons why I don't I end up needing to do my own research, especially with Switch 2 games. Resident Evil Requiem, another example. On Resident Evil Requiem, on their Switch 2 versus Xbox Series S evaluation of the game, they didn't mention anything about the Switch 2 version having better textures in the Xbox Series S version. All they said is that it had better image quality.
I actually have not had the opportunity to play because of certain restrictions linked to consoles and codes here that are a little bit more draconian than with some other games we've tested. I've not played on Series S, but you have played on Series S, John.
I have. I've played quite a bit of Series S.
So this is the problem these guys run into a lot, is that one guy will only play one version of the game. The other guy will play another version of the game. They'll come together and do a meeting about it. And somehow they'll still miss entire, like, they did this with Cyberpunk 2077 on PlayStation 5 Pro. Oliver plays the game, or one of them plays one version of the game, one plays another version. They have two guys reviewing the same one game, and they can't even get things right.
Talk about that for us.
We're coming in like 5 scaling, right? Worst image quality of all the console versions,
yes,
which is interesting.
Right.
It also lacks the strand hair like the PS5 and Series X versions, right? So you have the same sort of card hair system that we see on Switch 2. But in the other areas, so you do
So all they talked about was the actual like image quality itself. I don't think I talked about this in a video that they did this one wrong too. I talked about it, I think, briefly in my gameplay streams of the game, that they screwed up on this, but not in an actual like discussion stream or in a video. But since they screwed up again and they screwed up again and they screwed up again and they screwed up with DLSS 5 and they look like they're paid advertisers for it, which is totally awful. I might as well bring it up now. Because here you have this channel doing the graphics comparison between the PS5 version and the Switch 2 and Xbox Series S version of Resident Evil Requiem. And you have here you have right here, textures on the Switch 2 version factually looking more higher resolution than the Xbox Series S version, right? Switch 2, Xbox Series S. Yeah, so Xbox Series S has some kind of lower detailed textures here than the Switch 2 version does. And here you have two guys reviewing the game on Switch 2 versus Xbox Series S on Digital Foundry. Don't even bring this up. And that's not the only example. That's not the only example. There's another example as well. There's multiple examples, actually. If I can find it here in this video. Yeah, right here. So this one's highlighting global illumination, but if you look actually closer, you can see the textures on the Xbox Series S here on the wood is worse than the Switch 2 version. Switch 2 version looks more closer to the PS5 version for the texture quality. You see that? So it's crazy. So it's like very apparent here too. Like you can easily tell Xbox Series S has worse textures than the Switch 2 version. Like easily. Also, they're talking about reflections here, but like actually the textures here as well are worse on the ground. So watch this. For Xbox Series S, that is. Xbox Series S, Switch 2, better textures here. It's hard to see, I understand. But there's better textures on the ground for the Switch 2 version than the Xbox Series S version here. It's more close to the PS5. You can kind of see it's like more muddied here. If you zoom way in, of course, I'm not going to do like a detailed analysis here. But you can also see shimmering on the car here. There's no shimmering at all on Switch 2. Shimmering and jaggies on Xbox Series S. None on Switch 2. And even shimmering and jaggies on PS5. Clean on Switch 2. This is just talking about reflections, by the way. These are other stuff I'm noticing. Like, it's crazy. How can you miss stuff like that? Here too, better textures as well. Better textures on Switch 2. It's less apparent, but yeah, it is more refined on Switch 2 here. Blurrier here on Xbox, yeah. So, but those are just some small examples that were shown in the first like hour of the game that they did here. If you actually dive deeper, it's going to apply to a lot more things. So it looks like they had like one setting down for the Xbox Series S version of Resident Evil Requiem versus Switch 2. Like one setting down for textures. So yeah, worse image quality and worse textures than Switch 2 on Resident Evil Requiem. So yeah, I have to bring that out. So, but yeah, that's basically what I want to talk about here. Is that we covered Star Fox, Super Metroid Remake, Crimson Desert coming to Switch 2. None of that shouldn't be a surprise, but like maybe Super Metroid Remake possibly is a question because the source of the rumor is just not really, doesn't have any track record. But yeah, do you guys have any questions before we jump into some Cyberpunk 2077 on Switch 2? I definitely wanted to check that out, though, a little bit with you guys. Let's see, what are you guys saying here in the chat? I like that picture. Yeah, Darth OP, you'd be down for a Super Metroid remake? Yep. Like I said, they don't really need it. The game is fantastic on its own, but like some people probably have complained enough about the controls on like the jumping part. But like that's part of the like personality of Metroid, you know? So for Super Metroid, that's like part of its DNA. Like that jumping is part of it, right? Olivia says, you think Metroid Prime 4 will be appreciated over time and by more people who actually played the game? Yeah, probably. AVM 3711998. I really feel like when the Switch 2 wasn't released yet, they made us all think it was going to be way more underpowered. Then once it was released, they realized. Then once they realized it was way more powerful, they expected. They tried to hide it. I don't know, man. I think they're just. I think they're like any other big channel. They're a bunch of stubborn guys who don't want to take responsibility when they're wrong. They want to. They also don't want to lose Patreon subscribers who give them money every month. So no, you can't appear wrong. Otherwise, we could lose people who are donating and giving us money to support us. I think that's what it comes down to. They're running a business, so they can't allow themselves to look too wrong, or they could actually lose money. It's called grifting. So you see it all the time. Guys who are trying to keep a baseline of how much support and how much viewership they can get on their channels, they need to make certain type of content enough and bait you enough in order to keep that money level up. So no, they're not going to admit that they're wrong very much. They're gonna be like, oh, we might have messed up a little bit, but like, we're still who we are, that kind of stuff. Wilberforce Wooster, how do you think the latest PSSR update is doing compared to DLSS? I think it's pretty good. It's only on PlayStation 5 Pro, but like from other analysis of it, they have shown that it's factually not quite as good as FSR 4.1. And FSR 4.1 is also not as good as DLSS 4. So I think PSSR 2 is better than FSR 3, better than PSSR 1, but not as good as FSR 4 and not as good as DLSS any variant of it. It's probably PSSR 2 is probably more similar in quality to DLSS 3.5 is my guess, or 3.7, but it's not as good. It's not as good as DLSS 4. AMD will likely. I mean, I've come to the acceptance because I'm a PC gamer, that AMD is simply never going to catch up with NVIDIA. They never have, and they probably never will. Like I said, people always say the next GPU. They were saying that back in 2015, 2016, and that was 10 years ago. And I've only seen a further gap increase between NVIDIA and AMD ever since that time. They have never caught up with NVIDIA ever. So there's no reason for me to think they will. So yeah, I think Nintendo made the right choice in sticking with NVIDIA for Switch 2. Their technology is just far superior, guys. You have to admit it. So, what's your favorite part of Metroid Prime 4? Mine was Darth OP. Mine was when we first go down to the ice belt to activate the generator. That's definitely a high point for sure. That's a really cool, like, ooh, ah, like moment. Yeah, I don't know. The game is very consistent. I feel Metroid Prime 4, as much people try to flack on the game, I think the game is very consistent. It's very consistent all the way through. Yeah, so like, it's hard to pick a favorite part. The Silux boss battles are really cool, Volt Forge is, the first time you go to Volt Forge is amazing. The ice belt's amazing. The lava area is amazing. It's all great. It's very consistent. I guess you could only say the only area that takes a dip in consistency is the open area, desert area. But like even then, I was having fun with that too. So I don't know, man. It's all really fun. Wilbur, yeah, that's pretty typical of AMD, but it'd be nice if they could at least be a decent budget option again. I 100% agree with you, man. I'm always rooting for AMD to do something with their GPUs because it can actually help bring some competition to NVIDIA, because NVIDIA just, the prices are insane, man, for GPUs. And that's a whole nother discussion. Like, the whole market is just bad right now for pricing in the first place. AMD, though, is king of the crop for CPUs. Like, ooh boy, their CPUs are awesome, man. What's up, Michael? Yeah, it's been a few weeks since I last streamed. I did a video, what was it? We had the Resident Evil Requiem Switch 2 frame rate upgrade about 12 days ago. Did fantastic, that video. Patch 1.2 literally fixed the game. So I'm really happy with Resident Evil Requiem on Switch 2. So like they really fixed the game with the newest patch. There was a really big problem with frame stuttering in patch 1.1.1, or I think that's what it was. Yeah, 1.1.1. And they totally fixed it now. So like 1.2.0, the game plays great. It plays better than it ever has before. On Switch 2, it's smoother. But no, like I was saying in this video, don't believe what people say. The hair is not any better. The hair is exactly the same. Still shimmers. Still has artifacting in it. Still, it hasn't been improved whatsoever. There's no resolution improvement to the game, guys. But frame rate, yes. Because if you go back to day one when the game released, I have the full gameplay. The full game is on my channel. We played the entire game live. The hair is exactly the same, okay? It's not a bad or good thing. It's just, it is what it is. So yeah, there's no update to the hair. I don't care what any site says. I believe I trust my own eyes. If there is any update to the hair, I haven't noticed it. And if you think there is, I think it might just be some like placebo effect. But there is literally channels out there that are faking their Resident Evil Requiem footage on Switch 2. So be very careful with that. Okay, guys? Be very, very careful with fake Resident Evil Requiem footage from guys who are trying to get clicks on their videos saying like they've improved the hair and they don't know they're literally using PC footage trying to match Switch 2 settings and then just increasing like resolution on the hair and stuff like that, because you can do that on PC. So yeah, be careful with that. I don't fake my footage. All my footage I show is legit from the Switch 2. So yeah, just be really careful trusting guys out there who post like, oh, did they look at the big graphics improvement on Switch? No, it's the same graphics, but performance has factually been improved, guys. Yeah, here's the part. I do a little comparison there. Patch 1.1, there's like frame stuttering and everything like that. Darth OP, my top wish for the Switch 2 generation is that we get a Metroid Prime 5 and 6 and then Prime 1's style remasters of Prime 2 and 3. I agree with you, man. I hope we get that, buddy. I really do. Loki 18, I hope Capcom does the Resident Evil 2 and 4 remakes for Switch 2. Yeah, man. I 100% hope they do as well. I think they will, by the way. So I think we'll be getting Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remakes. They'll probably do another like package deal, as my guess, for like $90. Because the Resident Evil 3 pack, the generation pack on the eShop was like the number 2 selling game behind like what's it called? Pokepia, whatever it's called, Pokemon, whatever, for weeks and weeks. And that was with Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9 all in one pack. And Resident Evil Requiem sold extremely well on Switch 2. It sold better than the Xbox Series versions as well. So that's a great start for this game. What's up, Boston? So yeah, it's already been rumored by the #1 Resident Evil rumor guy out there, Dust Golem, that Switch 2 will be getting Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4 remake as well. When they're going to come out, we don't know, but my guess is they're probably going to line it up for their like Halloween releases. They'll probably release either a 3-pack of the games, or they at least release Resident Evil 4 remake by Halloween time. That would be a great time to release Resident Evil 4 remake. Give people time enough to buy Resident Evil Requiem, and yeah, I think we'll be getting all those games on there. But yeah, man, this is my game of the year so far. Resident Evil Requiem. And Crimson Desert is second right now. I haven't beat Crimson Desert yet on PC. I'm like 110 hours in. But I should be beating it decently soon enough. Maybe another like 40 hours or something. The game is ridiculously long. But yeah, I think Crimson Desert and Resident Evil Requiem are both up there for Game of the Year. It's going to be hard for Crimson Desert not to be nominated for Game of the Year. It's made a huge impact. And when you think of games that make big impact, Crimson Desert is a huge, impactful game, and it has a huge audience. And reviewers definitely got that one wrong. I think the user scores prove that big time. Resident Evil Requiem, pretty much straightforward in terms of reviews and fans. Fans seem to actually like the game even more so than reviewers did. I think Resident Evil Requiem is like an 8.8, 8.9 on Metacritic. But I think fans even like it even more than that. It's like a 9 point. I think it's like a 9.5 on Metacritic for users, something like that. What's up, George? Yeah, Crimson Desert or Series S looks quite bad. Yeah, but they're not using any upscaling at all. So it has a 40 frames per second mode on Crimson Desert, but it also has 30 frames per second mode. But they're not using any type of upscaling. They're not even using the FSR. They're using like spatial upscaling or something like that. So I think that's why. And they're outputting at native 1080p. So yeah, I think Switch 2 will run the game just fine. Resident Evil Requiem Metacritic. What's the user score like right now? I think it had like the highest user score, one of the highest user scores like in a long time. Yeah, so Resident Evil Requiem currently is an 89 on Metacritic, and the user score is a 9.4. It's a 94 for the user score. That is insane. Like, people love this game, and rightfully so. What's up, George? Yeah, RE9 Game of the Year, 100%. Definitely gonna look better on Switch 2 if they can use CNN model. Yep, I 100% agree with you, Med. But look at this game. Like, this is why, like, I'm saying, like, this is like the best looking Switch 2 game bar none, because it doesn't look like it's on Switch 2. Like, I had more people coming to my streams asking me. I had multiple people come to my stream and say, "Can you show me the home menu that you're actually playing this on Switch 2? Because my son doesn't believe it." Like, guys are saying, like, "My son's watching this." I remember one guy, I don't remember who it was, said that my son's watching you play this and he doesn't believe this is Switch 2. Can you show the menu? I'm like, "Yeah, here's the menu. This is Switch 2. They're like blown away, because it looks like a PS5 game, like, literally. And especially when you're targeting like 60 frames per second, you're gonna be tricking a lot of people, because people just don't expect Switch Nintendo games to look this good and run this well. Even though it doesn't lock 60 frames, it does hit it quite a bit. See what I'm saying? So it looks better. It looks factually better than the Xbox Series S version of the game. So, like, yeah, this was definitely a home run, like you say, Fafafui. Texture-wise, it looks very close to PS5. Models are a little bit better on PS5. Lighting's better. Lighting's the same on PS5 actually. Base model PS5. PS5 Pro has the upgrades. But yeah, the main thing you're missing out on Switch 2 versus the PS5 version, slightly enhanced model quality in terms of like detail, and you're missing, but which you're not going to notice, to be honest with you. Only if you look very, very close, you'll see like slightly tiny little more blockiness in the models, but you're not going to tell in side-by-side comparisons unless you zoom way in. Plus you're getting the hair strands on PS5 and a higher resolution and a more consistent 60 frames per second. But otherwise, it's exactly the same on Switch 2, which is why when you play the game and see the game, people look at it, they're like, are you sure this is Switch 2? Because, is this really Switch 2? Like, so many people were saying that. I'm like, yeah, this is Switch 2. I know it's hard to believe, but it really legit is. So I think you're going to get the same type of reaction when you see people, because we're going to play Pragmata next week. Pragmata looks extremely impressive on Switch 2 as well. You might see some people coming in saying, is this really Switch 2? Because that game is also RE engine and looks extremely impressive as well. So yeah, guys, good stuff. But yeah, we're gonna switch over to Cyberpunk 2077. I want to check a couple things in that game. The game has been updated since last year. Some new things have been added, like an automatic drive feature has been added to the game, and a lot of people are talking about Cyberpunk 2077. So I figure it was worth revisiting for a bit, checking out. Does the game still hold up on Switch 2, or does it not? I think it does, though. See, give me just a second and we'll switch over. One second. Let me take a look here. Gonna have to adjust the volume on this.
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid...
Turn this down a bit. It's really loud. So I have so many files on this game, guys. I think we're doing Phantom Liberty though, so let's I know my Phantom Liberty file is the one with less than 100 and something hours.
Attention all Dogtown residents. This is Kurt Hansen. We've got some important guests in Dogtown. Hereby my personal invitation. Stay out of their way.
Watch out for that Kurt Hansen.
They will be welcome to the Black Sapphire.
Okay, where am I? My goodness, where'd you put me? Wow, this game looks really good. How about that? Oh, but by the way, if you guys haven't hit the like button yet, please hit that like button for me. I haven't even asked you yet. Yeah, please, by all means, smash the like button for me. Let's get it over 100 likes. I should have asked that while we were in our discussion part. Please. All right. I don't know why I'm in the water here. Maybe I was looking at reflections or something. So one cool thing that you can do in this game is you can turn the music on while you're actually running around now. Let's see. Let's get out of here if we can. Yep, this game is pretty cool. So go to the Ho-Oh Club. It's over here, right?
What can I get you?
Feeling a bit thirsty.
We fix that right away.
I don't have to do that, actually. If I start my first playthrough RE9 tomorrow, do we recommend first person or Grace or third person? No. Personally, I would recommend third person for both of them, but that's just me. First person for Grace is pretty good though, honestly. This bar, is this the same bar they do in the benchmark run? Oh no, I think it's a little different actually. Do I have to kill this guy?
Why are you following me? Take your gun away!
Here we go. Oh, they're hurting me. Okay.
Die, motherfucker!
Too close. So looking for the guy. Huh. Oh, okay. Okay, good enough.
I love this job!
Oh, whoops. Right. I think that's him. Yep. Leave the club. Okay. That was just a gig. That wasn't even a main mission. Funny way to start. Yeah, this looks really good. Like, this is really impressive for Switch 2. Like, seriously, it still is. You're really not missing anything from the other versions. Like, literally. Okay, everyone's dead at their 18 plus establishment. Thank you. Oh. What kind of wheels do we got going here? Very nice. Car is hard to control. It's like very like loose, so you gotta be careful. I have to go around, I think. Where's it want me to go? Alright, let's go back. Just make sure my lights are turned on. Alright.
is good to see you, V.
Seems pretty, secluded here.
It is appropriate for such a secret meeting.
Friend you mentioned here?
Oda? He should be here any moment now.
Willing finally to give me the spec on him?
He's Hanako-sama's bodyguard.
Hanako Arasaka's? From the carrier at anchor in the bay? Saburo's daughter?
Yes, and if he believes you, we'll next meet with her.
Just hope he doesn't blindly follow Arasaka protocol.
What protocol?
Unwritten rules. Had him here in Night City. Could be different in Japan. If IA got even a whiff of treason, they'd prep an enhanced interrogator and send 2 elite squads with air support to grab the suspect.
I understand the point you seek to make. But if Oda has ulterior motives, he will need no elites, no air support, no one but himself. Trust me, I have seen him work.
That's supposed to be reassuring?
If it helps you stay calm, you can gaze at the sky. Baika, huh? A good sign. He is usually camouflaged.
Oh, okay. Picked up Prime 2 and GameCube recently and didn't want the children because Wii remote controls required all 3 games. Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. I don't blame you. I am playing this with HDR turned on, so it looks really juicy. Really juicy.
Takemura-san. Oda.
Is this her? Your thief?
She's my witness, V.
Can speak for myself, you know.
So speak. I have been told you know things.
Oh, I know things.
Not gonna like what I'm about to say. I need a guarantee I'm safe here.
You are. You have it.
V, you can trust Oda.
Alright then. Konpeki Plaza. I was there the night it happened. Looked like your typical family quarrel until Yorinobu lunged at Saburo and started choking.
Silence! Not one word more. You will bring death to your door.
But it is the truth. Hanako-sama must hear it.
My one concern is to keep her safe in this city forgotten by the gods.
Is she in danger?
Now? No. Yet during the parade to honor Arasaka-sama, most certainly.
I bring you this witness to his murder, and you dare to worry about the silly parade? Fool!
Correct.
But you can't ignore the truth!
Yeah, listen.
Correct. Unlike you, I have not yet failed to keep my oath to do my duty.
You will regret those words.
The only thing I regret is that I came here to meet you. There is a price on your head.
Sorry, but this gonna take much longer.
I do you a favor now by not cutting it off and taking it straight to Yorinobu-sama. What would you do now, were you in my place?
I do no favors. I would deliver your head to Yorinobu-sama.
Consider yourself...
Oda, you are an Arasaka soldier. This is not a request. We remind you of your duty to be truthful to your superiors.
I did not come here to be lectured to by a thief.
Wasn't always what I am now. And your friend here didn't always look like a bum. Feel free to join us. Plenty of room at the bottom of the heap. Not enticed? Then do your duty. Tell Hanako what nobody else wants to hear.
That should be to him, as you say, food for thought.
Just gotta tell it like it is sometimes.
It is a shame. Nothing will come of it.
How come?
It should have been obvious. Oda is a perfectionist. He most fears to make a mistake.
Good fucking riddance. One Arasaka whack job is already plenty.
Okay.
Well, can't say we didn't try.
We tried, yes, and obtained something useful.
How do you figure that?
What Oda said.
I think we're gonna do the
return to
parade
Tokyo after
area.
the parade. Do you not see that parade? It is our chance, perhaps. If somehow we can get to Hanako-sama, we must do a proper reconnaissance.
That's a fun mission.
first.
So yeah, let's check
We'll
that out.
need a precise map of Japantown.
Hold on.
It is your turn to call on friends. Do you know a fixer who could help?
No, just the fixer dame. Wakako Okada. Runs a pachinko parlor on Jig Street.
We must pay this woman a visit. Will you join me?
Sure, why not?
What's up, Billy? Yeah, looks good, huh?
Jig Street. What is this name?
Just a nice city name.
Beware, you mock me too often.
You alright, Goro?
Yes. Why the sudden concern?
Just asking. Does everything with you have to have an ulterior motive?
He's funny.
I apologize. That came off wrong. I am simply not used to such questions. People like me, either we are doing well or we are in a grave.
Any idea what's going on at Arasaka?
Only what I can surmise from what I see on TV. Yorinobu and his puppets grin at the cameras and insist that everything is under control. But the wider the smile, the bigger the lies.
Skip ride. Yeah, this game is like I said, I think it's the second best port on Switch 2. So this should be the parade mission, which is pretty famous in the game. So let's see. I don't think we've done this. I don't think I've done this part yet on Switch 2. Should be cool.
How does she do that without breaking her back?
Years of practice. You can see
So yeah, you have all these reflections and everything. These are screen space reflections, right? So all the tech stuff doesn't matter to people, like to the layman when they see this stuff and they see this like stuff like this compared to the PS5 version. It's pretty much like it's the same thing. Or the PS5 Pro or PC version, they have reflections like this as well. Only difference is that on PC and PC, like ray trace reflections, is like they don't move out of screen space. So if you go like this, the reflections would disappear. See, if I look down, but the objects go out of the screen, those little lights up there, they'll disappear from the reflections. That's screen space. But as long as you're in the screen, they're on the screen, you can see them just fine.
Yo, ever try rainbow poppers?
So you actually get the exact, pretty much the exact same reflections that you would see even if they're if they're ray trace. You can actually make out the words and everything and say that. Nintendo Direct date prediction? Probably not until their June one at this point. Early to mid June.
Hey, you looking for some company tonight? Well, you found it, baby.
Yeah, this game is not for kids, so yeah, just yeah, you know, want to make sure I warn you.
Where's your cute little...
Now, I may not be good with names, but I do have quite a talent for faces.
Rogue, my sweet. This has got to be a misunderstanding. I've no idea who jumped your team, but the claws? No, never. My boys know their place. I'm sorry, got to go. I have guests. Well, well, who do I spy but V? In my humble parlor, no less.
Wakako, long time no see.
So what brings you here? And your charming friend is?
Happen to be working together, that's all.
Takemura Goro です。岡田さん、お会いできて光栄です。
Ah, a true gentleman. Ah, shame only that he's being hunted by all Arasaka's tin soldiers. And you, V, bring him to my door. Give me one reason why I shouldn't notify the proper authorities right away.
Caution.
Caution?
World's most wanted Japanese fugitives hiding out in Night City, and you got nothing to do with it? Please. We know they're thinking. They'll link you to us faster
a great voice
than you
actor.
can finish
He does
puffing on
play,
that
he does V
suit.
in this game.
So tell me, and mark well I still have my phone at hand.
Need intel on the parade that's scheduled to come through Japantown.
So it's Arasaka again. What I fail to understand is, why come to me? Did Mr. Deshawn not come to the phone?
Let's see, Goro. Why not Dex available? Remind me. You know everything that goes on in this hood.
Come on. Got your finger on the hood's pulse. Know everything. Parade honoring Saburo Arasaka. You're prepping in some way. No doubt.
Won't see me dressed in mourning.
今なんて
But the rest is true. Everything's on the shards.
How much does this cost? My pockets are empty.
Clearly. My gift to you. It's free.
Yeah, give me that.
Okada-san, what is free often proves most costly.
Gonna take them or not? Japantown. Whole district is to be sealed off for the parade. Dashi platforms, the main attraction. They'll fly this way, high above street level. Along the parade route, balconies, footbridges, and vantage points affording good views. Hanako Arasaka, the guest of honor, will deliver her speech from the largest float. She'll do this exactly here. Got no idea about security, but given recent events, expected to be tight. Our last parade, Arasaka undercovers infiltrated the crowd. Not to mention a smattering of sharpshooters, drones, and if that's not enough fun for one day, a net runner, one at least. They use the city CCTV to observe everything. Main access point, here. It's an old automated control center. If you ask me, most useful by far. At the end, the floats will float out of Japantown, and we'll be left with trash up to our elbows that no one will collect. That's it. It's all I have.
Okay.
It must be enough.
Then go. Be on your way.
Thanks, Wakako.
We appreciate this, Okada-san.
Have some outstanding biz to settle. Remember Sandra Dorset?
I don't forget such things, V. Here is your reward. It comes with a fairly ample bonus. Go see a Ripper Doc. They'll weave you a dermal imprint that will enable smart gun compatibility.
Oh.
A Tiger Claw specialty.
Willing to bet nobody knows Westbrook like you do.
My husbands knew Westbrook, yes. Each of them very high in the Tiger Claws. Ruled Japantown.
What did they do?
They did what made the best eddies. Gave them the most pull, sold sex and black market tech.
All right, fair enough.
A delightful, mature woman. This information, it could be just what we need. But I will try to investigate further. I will stay here some time and call Sama. Associates. The moment I learn something new, I will let you know.
All Pan Am, huh?
Hello? This Pan Am? V here.
V who? V where? How did you even get this number?
From Rogue.
Great. Fuck. Where's that old warhorse want to kick me now?
This thing between you and Rogue. Couldn't care less. Got a job for you.
Good. But I'm overextended at the moment.
With the merch in your car? Getting him back? I can help with that.
The rail freight yard on Benita Street. The one hugging the city line. We'll meet there.
See ya.
Okay, I guess I'm not going to do that parade mission after all right now. Okay, I got a Ripper Doc right here. That funny guy. Or we have one over here too. Let's see. Let's go to this one. Oh, am I facing it or not facing it? Let's see. Huh. Thought it was farther away. Oh, I see. It wants me to go around. All right. See. We're trying to auto drive for the first time. It should take me there, hopefully, on its own. Let's see. Let's see if this works. So I'm actually not using the controller now. No, it has completely on auto drive. Oh, and look at that. It made me crash. Didn't work. How funny is that? Maybe I can't drive there like this. That didn't work very well. That is funny. We can try it again in another area if we can.
Looking to upgrade my chrome.
Okay, you sit, be comfy, and we will start.
So he gave me a shard to do smart guns. Let's see. We can still gotta upgrade, unlock that thing. Got a lot of upgrades I can do though. It's nice. Well, the game lets you drive it pretty much anywhere, so it should technically work. Even when you're not on the street, but not always. Love that animation. Find a terminal there. Watch out for those police. Pretty fast, actually.
Hey, Panam?
So you're V. Where's my car?
Agree to help me, you'll find out.
Oh, fuck no. You will not jerk me around. Tell me where my car is.
So,
Hey, come on. Calm down.
Don't tell me what to do.
Fine. Know where to find the cargo and your car, but you go alone, you won't get him back. And you could lose something else besides.
I'm more of a Judy
So let's figure
fan
something
than
out.
Pan Am, but she's a fine
What
character.
do you want? One guy I gotta talk to. A corpo traveling by corp convoy.
No, I don't do abductions. Besides, you'd need many more bodies and heaps of gear to take a convoy.
It's just one AV. Planned route'll take it over Jackson Plains.
Fuck.
In return, info on your cargo. Help in getting back what's yours. We got a deal?
I don't know. Shit! Alright, deal. But if you want your thing done, we'll need to get my Thornton back first. So where is it?
Car's in Rocky Ridge. You're supposed to know where that is. Car's there, goods are there.
Nash, you dirt-eating bastard. I will strangle you.
Rocky Ridge. Let's go.
Hang on. I should think this through.
Nothing too hard.
Yes. We'll need backup. We have one brief stop to make on the way.
Wanna tell me where?
Give me a sec. I should call the client. Convince them to leave the bastard hanging.
Going ahead with the deal behind Rogue's back. Brave, I guess. Or fucking dumber than a drum.
Boz, hey. Nash is gonna pass you the merch in Rocky Ridge. The thing is, the motherfucker screwed me over. Boz, I will take care of it.
This game has such great
I just need you
lighting.
to give me a chance.
It's really good.
Boz, come on. How many times have I moved things for you? And how many times have I failed? You have my word. After dark? Okay. No, don't call off the meet. Just don't show up. I'll take care of everything. Do you even have to ask? Of course I will. Thanks, Boz. You won't regret this. Okay. I have bought us some time.
So, where to now?
The Aldecaldo camp. I need to see some of the old clan.
Don't seem too excited.
That's not your concern. I still have friends there.
Good, let's roll.
Get in.
Where'd you get the ride? Straight out of some driveway in Rancho?
Yes, exactly. Is that a problem?
For me, no. Not at all. I mean, there's no accounting for taste.
Screw you.
How the hell did you land in this mess?
I liked the color. The air freshener and booster seat came extra.
You know I don't mean the car.
What am I supposed to tell you? That I'm not about to let my partner rob me and get away with it? That my fixer made me look like a goddamn fool? What about you? Why do you need that clown from the AV?
This particular clown's got intel I need. And I'm running out of time to get it.
So why didn't she tell me she knew about Nash?
Rogue, do better not to worry what her agenda might be.
God damn, I can't stand the bitch.
Know what? Screw Rogue. Can't see why you even care.
'Cause I need the money.
Don't let her push you around. She's not the only fixer in town.
Yet you're only here because she sent you.
But I'm not the one bitching about her.
You don't know her. Not at all. Did she tell you she was the one to bring me and Nash together? Did she tell you it slipped her mind to mention Nash was Raph and Shiv?
Might not have known that side of him.
Don't make me laugh. A fixer of her standing knows. And Rogue probably knows we're talking about her right now. Nash and I had a role to play in her game. Her plan. That's it. Rogue's a frigid old bitch. That's the truth.
Well, would you look what the cat dragged in?
Is that a ghost or is it just my hangover?
Fuck you, too.
Mm-hmm. And who's this?
My babysitter. V, this is Scorpion. Mitch.
That's
Two
me.
old friends.
Babysitter.
Hey, guys.
Hello?
What brings you to these parts, city girl?
The big city got too small for her. Do you have any idea how angry the old man's gonna be when he sees you here?
I've just come by for a spell. Saul needn't know a thing.
Hit him. Time's short. Come on.
I know. The Raffin screwed me over. I'll get them back, but I need your help. Come with me. We'll thrash them, the four of us.
You know, we would do anything for you, sister.
But now? Now's hard.
Seriously? You won't help?
Well, the old man told us to sit tight and get those generators back up after the batteries went kaput.
Generators? You won't help because of some goddamn generators? Is this another joke?
Really could use your help.
Yeah.
Not this time. We're needed here.
Fuck. I don't believe this. So you'll stay put because Saul told you to. You couldn't care less about me.
Panam.
This isn't about Saul. It's about the clan. You know that.
Listen, we can't leave camp. No chance. But Saul never said a thing about gear.
Okay. Well, I'll need that rifle of yours. And some of my own stuff.
Take whatever you want.
And take care of yourself out there.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll grab the gear, then be out of your hair.
Looks like you're stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
You disappointed?
I don't know. Maybe a little, yes.
So disappointed, yeah, maybe a little.
Hey, Hey, Panam. Are you staying a while?
No, I'll be going again soon. We'll talk next time.
Hey, Panam.
What do you
Have you
want?
brought someone new?
See? Hello?
Want to see what you got in stock.
Browse to your heart's content.
Well, I like what I got right now.
Have you brought someone new? Does Saul know?
Not your concern, friend.
That is a big gun.
Will you help me with this?
What's inside?
A few odds and ends that should be useful. Take it. All right, that's everything. Let's go.
Did you figure out your differences with Saul? When you come back?
Panam, you'll stop by later, right, honey?
Next time, Ellie. I promise. So, I'm off.
Yeah, go on. Go already. Call us sometime.
Keep an eye on her, V.
So,
Put it in the trunk.
will do.
We can go. Hop in.
Seems you got a real problem with authority.
What?
Rogue? Saul? Your leader?
Their leader.
Seemed in a hurry to Delta the hell out of there.
Let's just say Saul wouldn't have been happy to see me.
What happened?
The reason we came to California was because he promised change for the Aldecaldos. He claimed we would turn over a new leaf. But you saw it. We got a handful of tents on a heap of sand. A hell of a promised land. I wanted something different. Better. Saul's a damned coward. He'll be the end of the clan, I'm certain.
Skip the ride.
Okay, we have arrived.
What do we do?
We get ready to greet the Raffins, and we've little time for that. We'll need to improvise. We should scout first, to look for anything that might be useful.
I remember this. This is cool. Okay. Can we sell any? I don't think we have any junk to sell. All right. There's one.
Doubt Rocky Ridge could be any deader. Everything's down, nothing works here.
Well, have you found anything?
No dice. Nothing's up, all cut off.
Oh, we'll make it work. The Raffins will roll in after dusk. We will have a surprise ready for them. We just need to get some power flowing. Let's check the substation.
Okay.
Peace box.
Found the breakers, but there's no juice on them.
Not to worry. Come down. I know how to surprise the bastards. Right. So, the intersection is powered from that transformer substation, right? The switchgear on the roof. We'll flip the switch there and everything will light up like Christmas. Understood?
So, classic route. Good old diversion.
You know it. First, we don't know how many are coming. My thinking is it'll be a sizable crew. Second, we have to create an opening to get to my car. If they're bunched together, we won't stand a chance.
So we give them a little light show at the intersection.
Yes. We'll breathe some life into this dusty old town.
Soon as they see the lights, they'll have to check who, why, and how. Nova.
Yep. First, we start up the control terminal below. The gear on the roof is a hunk of junk without it. Come on, we'll give it a boost from the car battery. That should do the trick. Wait for me by the substation. I'll bring the car around.
Okay.
The panel looks to be in good shape. I'll make a bypass circuit to the power supply. That should do it. We'll just have to get it up and running. Grab the jumper cables from the trunk. We'll boost it from the car battery.
Fair enough.
That cable connected.
Give me a moment. I need to hook everything up here. And done. Now the Black Rattler. There she goes. Thought the old jalopy served us well. Okay, I've got voltage. Start the terminal inside. And once the power is on in the building, get on that roof.
You got it.
I'll set up on the tower. We'll have the whole intersection on a platter. You flip the breakers when I give you the signal to do so, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Oops. That's one way in.
Switchgear's got power.
Prime. We'll have some fun at the intersection. Let's get into position.
All right, before we do that, let me take a look at my inventory. $356 bullets on this revolver. Nice. Maybe you'll use this one.
Now we wait.
Remember, as soon as we see them, you give us power.
Got it. Cover me just in case.
Of course. They're rolling in my thorn. You see her?
Really, really hard to miss.
Let's take them by surprise. Let's try to do this quietly. If anything happens, I'll start picking them off. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Where's the son of a bitch, boss? You, wait for him here.
Get good and ready. The show starts now.
Let there be light.
Grab the car shop. The driver side. For the girl with the logo.
I'm gonna make sure you never walk again!
Cut right there. We have to
I always do the the not quiet way.
They're on their last legs! Reloading!
I'm all out. Okay.
Good work. What now? A few ships still breathe.
Get in the car out of here. No need to risk it.
Fine. Meet me at the city line. North side. I guess you used her. She's mine.
Nice.
See you soon.
Or to kill!
spot there. If you hit them right on their little like square area, they die instantly.
Move. I'll take the wheel.
Sure. Leave the driving to the pros.
Yeah, the original version of the game is better, has been improved on PS4.
At last.
Phantom Liberty, of course, isn't released on PS4, so because they couldn't run it. That's per CD Projekt Red.
And she's prime wheels, isn't she?
Dreamy indeed. No surprise you wanted her back.
She completes me.
See? Managed just fine without Mitch and Scorpion.
Listen, V, it's not over yet.
It's not? You got the cargo, you got your car.
I did not get Nash, who was not in Rocky Ridge. The fucker didn't show.
Pan Am.
Listen, I have a plan.
And I don't care. The car and the merch, that's what we were after. We got them. 6th Street awaits word
Listen
and
to me, for fuck's sake! I know where their little hidey hole is. We'll take the old unfinished freeway nearby. They will not be expecting us. I'm sure of it.
A Nash hunt wasn't part of our deal.
Only because I thought he would show up in Rocky Ridge.
But he didn't. Might not even be in their hideout.
I know he's there, V. That fucking Raffin cheated me. I can't just let it go. I can't. Do you really not understand that?
All right. So where's this hideout?
A hop and skip away.
Right, yeah.
Thanks, V. What Nash did.
A lot of it had to do with the slow storage speeds of the
I
PS4.
placed my trust in him. He was the first person I worked with after
Couldn't
leaving
load the
Alpha
textures, couldn't load the environment.
came
So
to Night City.
if you can't do that, you can't run it.
And I granted him my trust.
I get it. Now how you feel? Had someone betray me just like that once.
And did you make them pay?
Never got the chance. Someone else got to him first.
Dogtown's
they
also a
hadn't?
lot more CPU
Would
heavy.
you have done it?
No doubt. Without skipping a beat.
Let's get this over with. Are you ready?
Let's get him.
What's up, Ballin? Do you think in some moment only will allow use of neural texture compression for Switch 2? I hope so. That would, see what I'm saying though? Like the software stuff for NVIDIA is so much better. That's certainly something they could do in the future, which would make having super high detail textures extremely easy for Switch 2, because it'd be like very small footprint for the data. So I keep telling people the sky's the limit here, you know, for what they could do with Switch 2. We're just getting started here. Lots of cool stuff. Seriously?
Hello, Rogue.
Panam.
What did you say again? Solve your own problems? Clean up your shit? Nash is dead. One shit cleaned. Happy?
And the 6th Street merch?
Nash can't deliver it anymore. But if you ask nicely, I might be able to help you.
Help me? I take my cut up front, honey. But I guess I'm touched. Was actually wondering if you wouldn't forget about Biz while you were out chasing down a vendetta.
Fuck!
Let's get out of here.
One bitter, cold bitch, that Rogue. Think she might have lost the plot.
Mean to say she used to be sweet and alluring?
Never that. But she's no stranger to the other end of the stick. Think she might need a nice, strong shock.
Yeah, I might do that.
Hey,
I might make a video later on that. That technology was just announced, so I did do some research on it and see if it's plausible for Switch 2. I know the full fat version of it. I don't think is, because it's mainly designed for like RTX 4090s or not 4090s, 4000 to like 5000 series, but it will work on Ampere.
Should be fun.
It won't work quite as good, but it will work.
They're here. Let me do the talking.
Sensing trouble?
No. At least I don't think so.
Keep our gun handy.
Hey, boss.
Panam! How's Nash? Doesn't seem to be answering his phone.
Don't call him anymore. There's no need.
You got balls, girl. What's this? A bonus of some sort?
We work together.
Change tunes like you change clothes, girl.
There. First class.
First time seeing someone playing with the female character. Yeah, I that's usually my choice for V in this game is play as a female, but the male character's good too.
In order?
Check your account. Should be pretty plush in a couple minutes.
Story-wise, it's pretty much the same
but I
thing.
believe Rogue's the one who is to pay me.
You're all right. Think you earned a tip. Let's roll.
That went well. Come on. Let's get a drink.
Raffin's wiped, 6th Street's pleased. Pretty good day for Pan Am Palmer.
The day's not over yet. You still have a chance to piss me off.
Okay.
Hello, Noah.
Hey, new biz or new friends back there?
Take a wild guess. Is everything good with you? Did those bozos come around again?
Raffins? Nah, it's been quiet. They'll be back, sure enough. This place has seen worse. What can I get you?
Broseph. 2 of them.
So that package for Street, what was it?
You didn't peek? Valoperidol. Drugs for the cyber psychos in our midst.
They trading them?
Yes. They have deals. With black clinics, rippers.
Well, here's to that thorn of yours.
Thanks for everything, partner.
Sure. Can you imagine living in a world like this? Yeah, I could, actually. It's not too far off, honestly.
Another one over here. Thanks, Noah.
Cheers. Let me know if you need anything else.
All right. Time we look to my needs. What's the plan for Hellman?
I've come up with a plan. A first draft. But I need to sleep on it. Work it out. Then we can talk about the details. I think it best to rent rooms here. Just to stay in the area. We'll get to work around midnight. It'll help keep us out of sight. Agreed?
Mm-hmm. Good idea. Let's do it.
Switch 2 Pro.
Well, that's all settled then. Noah, we'll take 2 rooms.
I don't think so.
Just for tonight.
I mean, you know, I don't think so, honestly. I
I'll
think
go
the
catch a few
software
wings. See you later.
is going to do the job for them. Software optimizations. The way the hardware industry is going these days, I just can't see them investing in a Switch 2 Pro when they're going to be full bore in Switch 2 sales, and there's still a possibility they could raise the price of Switch 2. So I really don't see them doing a Switch 2 Pro. I think they'll have revisions and like OLED versions of Switch 2, but I think they'll wait until a Switch 3 until doing a full hardware like new thing. There's a lot of cool things they can do to get a better performance on Switch 2 that are still being announced technology-wise. So like someone just mentioned NTC usage from NVIDIA, which would be like neural texture compression. And Nintendo did patent something similar to that too. So I think future is bright for the current Switch 2 already. I wouldn't get your hopes up for a Switch 2 Pro. Yeah, the Switch 2's DLSS is definitely upgradable. The entire system suite of software is upgradable.
V, the information from Okada-san.
It's neural texture compression. So maybe it probably could help with performance because it wouldn't have to load so many textures. So we'll have to wait and see. But I have to do more. I have to do research on it. I can't just blatantly say it's going to allow like ray tracing and stuff. I don't. That's like a GPU. That's a GPU performance feature. I don't think it'll like automatically allow for ray tracing on stuff. I think that's a little bit different. Like I said, though, we have to wait and see. I have to do research on the thing, more so. Yeah, definitely want that. Okay.
Very valuable. I also learned something through my own efforts. We must meet.
Where'll it be this time? Trash processing plant? Deserted in-cart station?
In the south of Japantown, there is a street market. It is on the footbridge above the main street. Use the elevators.
You want a light-speed processor?
I am on my way there.
Guys are silly.
Make me wait.
Hey. Hello. I'm just checking the suspension. The hydraulics have to be ship-shape. We're in for a bumpy ride.
Yeah, frame gen is definitely possible.
Can't complain? Come up with anything? For how many?
They would have to. They would have
As a matter
to
of fact,
specifically design it though for Switch 2 because
Look here.
Ampere doesn't really allow for frame gen, but it's like a customized Ampere GPU with Lovelace features. So technically, frame gen should be possible on Switch 2. Frame gen should also be possible through FSR 3 if they use it on Switch 2 as well.
Okay, tell me.
Can you shut up, Pan Am? I'm trying to talk to my chat.
We're the wrench. The cutter is the AV. And the screwdriver is where the AV should bury its nose cone in the dust. Now, you must be wondering how we get the AV to do that.
That old HMG of yours?
My gun will be useful elsewhere. This caliber would barely dent the armor of a heavy hitter like that. There are other ways. Here, the clamps are solution. A sat-wave power station.
It's not clear as to the reason why VRR is not working. It has something to do with they need to do something with their software to update it. It certainly is possible though, but I don't have the information as to why.
Sat-wave power station?
Yes. We need to break into it.
Uh-huh. So far, so good. But then what?
And then we strike. We hit the AV with an EMP.
Of course we do.
As soon as the AV is in range, we cause an electromagnetic pulse. The onboard electronics should fail outright.
Meaning what? Engines will shut down?
Everything will shut down. Engines included. Drive, navigation, communication systems.
Aren't you, counting chickens? We can't actually know the AV will fly over the station.
Of course we can, but we don't have to. You'll see. It's bound to be quite a ride, but not one you'll regret. I've got everything planned out.
All right, let's ride.
Great. Hop in. It's cold out here.
Who owns this power station?
Yeah, definitely some
Gov or Corp?
lots
Is there
of
any difference?
cool things they
Who
can
do
do
you
to
think
Switch
pulls
2
the
in the
government
future.
strings?
I'm just wondering whose toes we're about to step all over.
V, look around. It is simple. Everything you see is owned by a corporation.
You like to mess with the corpse, huh?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Oh, wait. Scratch that. Rogue, Nash, the Raffins.
You're on thin ice, V.
You just like to mess with everyone.
Well, then I suppose it's a good thing I'm on your side, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now for something completely different. Weirdest thing you've ever transported. Go.
What? Are we playing 20 questions?
Come on, answer.
The Deputy Finance Director of Caucase.
That's chauffeuring, not smuggling.
He rode in the trunk. Flatlined.
Really? Dead?
A long story. Maybe someday I'll tell you.
Ever see kids in this game? I think so. I think there's some kids on that are walk the streets sometimes.
We've almost reached the dam.
It's pretty
We'll
rare.
Make a quick stop here.
Either that or they're just like cybernetic midgets. I have to double check.
We need to calibrate you with the turret. I want you to be able to use the gun, too. It should up our chances in general.
Because there are midgets in this game.
Connect here.
How should I connect? Personal link?
How else? Just watch the jack. Sometimes you have to jig a little bit.
Wired in.
Wait a moment. Diagnostics first. Shit, it keeps giving me an error. Odd. Let me work around it.
And now, Pan Am, here's Johnny. Out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Great work, V.
Hey, I think your implant has a virus. The one in the nape of your neck.
It's not a virus. Just a little malware. You get used to it eventually.
Malware.
Screw you.
Will it affect the calibration?
We shall see. Okay. Here goes nothing. See that pile of junk? Fire a short burst into it. I'll take care of the calibration.
Yeah. It's definitely some kind of system update they need to do, but that they haven't done. It's not a priority for them. So we shall see.
Hey, if you'd rather daydream, please wait until we're
shut
done
up.
calibrating.
I'm talking to my chat, like I said.
Good. Next target. Single shot. Okay. Just one more. Longer round. Great. We're done, I think. Now that wasn't so bad, was it?
Just wondering how it'll work with moving targets.
The gun is calibrated. You'll have system support. Just be careful with the recoil. It sometimes knocks things out of balance.
So where's this power station?
You will see in a moment. I know a spot. We'll have a decent view from there. I just want to be sure the area is clear.
Sabotage a Corpo power station. Jump a Corpo transport. Kidnap a Corpo suit.
Midget is not a bad word.
Or do you have a point?
Midget is
what?
literally
You're starting to remind
just
me of
what it
me,
is, what they
50
are.
years back. Minus the charisma. An impressive cock. Maybe we can just get along.
Let me remind you, I want Hellman for me, not to stick it to Arasaka. This is life or death. My life
Let
or
me
death.
remind you that Sokka and their fucked up tech is what got you here. Who gives a shit about motives? Ends justify the means, and right now your end is to survive.
Next time I'm in the big city, I'll look for some kids for you.
All looks clear. The area looks deserted. I see no patrols. The huge thing is the collection unit. And see the antennas? Each antenna collects microwave energy from satellites in orbit. That's then
What's up, buddy? I'm bored 200. Lean out, okay?
Huh, antennas run all the way down the interstate.
Mm-hmm. And they're linked, which is to your advantage. We just need to mess with the collection unit. A chain reaction will follow. Each one of the antennas will emit an EMP burst. The AV will be like a fly headed for a spider's web. We just have to fire off the pulse at the right moment.
Let's go get her.
Once we reach the station, I'll set up a bypass for the detonator. You just overload the systems.
Yeah, well, hopefully they will announce something like that at their next
Overload
direct.
the system.
They may not, and then
Yes,
people will be
ma'am. When do
all
I
upset
start?
because of a rumor that they
hoping
were
that's not
expecting.
too
You know,
complicated.
Nintendo
Is
is
it?
very aware
It
of that
shouldn't
stuff,
be.
and
They just
they'll have no
turn
problem
everything up
just
as
not
far as
announcing it.
Crank it up to 11. Got it.
So, I talked about that earlier in the stream about
So
the
what
whole
now?
rumor leak stuff.
Wait. We should time our arrival to the AV flight plan.
Got it.
Is this quality mode? Yeah, this is quality mode.
Good. Time to roll.
This game's not worth playing in performance
anything
mode.
like this
You don't
before?
get that much of a
Downing
boost.
an AV? By myself? No. Why do you ask?
Power station, EMP, the systems, networks. Came up with a really
Cyber
solid
Power
plan.
2077. That's funny.
How you approach things. That's the trick. Mine is the AAA.
What now?
Assessment, assembly, action. Whatever your task, you do 3 things. Start by assessing what you already have and what you'll face.
You want
The
Super
problem.
Metroid Remake to be
Then
real?
you plan with those variables in mind. Take what you have, get what you need, assemble things, people. Finally, you take action.
That
Simple.
rumor is probably
Got one
the
word for
least
you. T-shirts.
legit of them all,
AAA.
as far as
It's all you need to live
who
a
is
good life.
rumoring it. But I mean,
That
it's
and the
it's
occasional
always
cool
possible though. So I wouldn't get your hopes too
What
high
if,
up on that one.
Something
But
goes ass up.
certainly possible.
Well, then your ass had better improvise. Did you really think I'd just give you a foolproof secret to success?
Gotta say, almost had me believing just that.
You're too much sometimes, V.
Are we finally gonna get some daylight? It's been dark for so long in the game.
Okay, we'll be there in a moment. One last time. We drive in, fuck up the system, and get the hell out of there. Hold on tight. This could get a little bumpy. Get ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Deal quick before they hit us! Get rid of those drones, V! What do you think I'm doing? Do it better! Good
Trying.
Is that all of them?
Provided we hurry.
So, I'm driving through the drones because they fell down. It's funny.
Find the controls. I'll connect the detonator. Quick, V. Ah, shit!
Oh, shit! Think we might have overdone it, Pan Am!
You'll survive.
Did I talk about the 007 First Light Switch 2 delay? No, I did.
Blinking like a Christmas
I
tree.
actually forgot about that. But yeah, that kind of sucks.
Let's get out of here before it lights us up too.
There's not much to say about that. Only that the game is going to lose sales on Switch 2 because of that, and that's on the publisher and
Get the
developer
fuck out before something happens to the chip.
Thanks for the tip.
for announcing it day and date and then not having it ready. So unfortunate, but like Resident Evil Requiem is a good example of how good you can do it day and date.
Fucking hell. Okay, I'm fine. It's okay, just... It's okay, I'm fine, yeah? Just... delta the fuck out.
Not the cleanest job, perhaps, but it still went well.
What about the detonator? Is it working?
Yes, it's working. And I don't even see a drop in the signal strength. We just need to drive far away enough to keep the pulse from blasting us, too. The cliff there. We'll set up. It should give us a good view of the antennas. And then we wait.
Okay.
Guys, don't forget, I believe it's next Thursday or Friday. Maybe it's Friday.
Always wanted to push the big red button on something like this.
Pragmata.
How do we know when?
So on Switch 2.
Don't worry.
We'll be playing that, I believe, on day
Just
1.
wait for my signal. Then set off that pulse. They won't know what hit them. And by the way...
What?
We are about to knock a multi-million euro dollar Kang Tao asset clean out of the sky. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, day and date should be the norm, honestly.
Blasting shit. Exactly what the doc ordered.
And that's exactly what I like to hear.
Just noticed.
What?
It's quiet. The hum of the city, people's voices, the smells. It's all gone. Wind just intensifies it. I think I forgot quiet exists.
Mm-hmm. Though maybe not the smells. I mean, the coyotes. Rather hard to miss.
Thought that was just the air freshener in your Thornton.
Ha ha. Screw you. You'd do better to focus on the AV. Keep your eyes open. It's there. Coming from Pacifica. All right. Get ready. One more second. One more. Now!
Boom. There she is.
Shit! What's happening?
Great. Just great. Fucking hell.
Bullseye!
What do you expect from Interactive? Yeah, exactly.
Pan Am, the engines are still running. Fuck, they're getting away.
They're going nowhere.
We gotta go after it.
Give me a moment.
Pan Am, what are you doing?
Yeah, they'll take it.
That's how you do it.
It's losing altitude.
We got the bastard.
Let's go.
We got it.
No way it stays in the air after a blast like that.
Either land or crash.
You catch that? Over. AV, unmarked. Losing out.
Fish.
There.
Scorpion. What the hell are they
Finishing
doing?
up at the generators. Follow them. On my way in a bit. Battery should sort
Scorpion,
itself out.
it's Pan Am. Don't go near that AV. I repeat, do not approach the AV.
On the way, or I'll start the party without you.
It's Kang Tao. Wait
They're
for
driving
me.
a Cybertruck, yeah.
Get the hell out! They probably want to help the survivors, without knowing it's corporate. They can't hear me. The pulse is interfering. Shit! I have 3 on radar.
Drones?
Yes. Get ready. They're trying to slow us down. We won't let them. We have to reach Mission Scorpion.
Pan Am, problem! Not shooting!
Shit! Probably jammed again. Oh, hold on tight. Going on autopilot. Stop. Son of a bitch.
We're on our tail! Pan Am!
I know! Fucking latches! Don't want to open!
Pan Am!
Ooh. Ouch. She got hit.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
It's nothing, huh? Okay. You say so.
For the time being, at least.
Time being's all we need. God! Behind that hill!
Well, one less thing to worry about.
Pan Am, you okay?
Fucking ricochet.
Think you can manage?
Sure. I'll live. Don't worry.
Hey man, where are you?
keep broadcasting over an open channel, just in case they missed you the first time. God, I swear.
Right.
Something's not right. Did you hear those shots? V, something happened to them.
Let's check it out.
I see the wreck, but no Scorpion or Mitch. Looks expired. Fuck it. V, connect to the drone. We'll scan the area. We have to get our bearings.
Let's roll. You connecting to visual?
Mm-hmm. V, if they got the Aldecaldos, if they got Mitch and Scorpion, I can't... I
know. Connected. I'm in control.
Oh no. No, no.
I'm sorry. Your clan?
Aldecaldos. Yes. They're dead. All of them.
Killed by a bunch of robot episode, Star Wars Episode 1 guys.
V, if they... Fucking corporate rats.
Don't worry. We don't know for sure.
They've set up the launcher. They'll tear us to shreds if we get too close. Mitch! He's alive! They have them!
No, you thought they was dead. Don't be silly.
Can't we take it down somehow?
Maybe. But we have to get there first.
Got 5 Kangs on patrol. Combat drones. Defense systems active.
If not for those damned glitches, I could have warned them! This is all my doing! Why in the hell were they following the AV?
Probably keeping Hellman in the AV.
Mind that launcher. It will blow us to bits if we approach.
You're already blown to bits.
Don't be an idiot. This is just a scratch. Let's take out the launcher. I will try to...
No! You stay in the car. Sorry, but you're just gonna slow me down.
Fucking hell, V. Those are my people out there.
I get that launcher out of our way, I'll let you know. Then you go in and help me with the rest. Deal?
Yes, ma'am.
That's right.
I still have Mitch's rifle. I will try to cover you from here.
Good idea. Let's move.
Let's put this here. I can't see this guy. Okay. He gets cover.
Utilizing measures of immediate coercion.
Can you not shoot those? Let's see. Trying to see where what's this coming from. I think they're just mortars shooting them up and down. Alright. Anyway, we should be able to do this.
Path's clear.
I'm coming for you.
Step back! Back! Toss your weapons, or I'll shoot!
Easy now.
I repeat,
Not too
drop
late for
your
everyone
weapons!
to walk out of this alive.
We called for backup! Bullshit!
Last chance. You don't gotta die today. Let's talk.
Why should I believe you?
Some Deus Ex stuff.
Listen, this isn't about you. Let him go and tell me where your passenger is.
I don't know where they took him.
Hell no. You don't know, or you don't want to say.
Let me get the comms back up. I'll buzz the unit. We'll talk.
Pan Am!
But only if
you remember the cowboy, don't you?
Pan Am!
God damn it!
Oh shit!
Are you all right?
Just some scratches.
Fucking morons!
Did you get hit? Hang on, girl. I'll patch you
It's
up.
nothing. Let's go.
We couldn't retreat, Pan. They regrouped so fast. Started shooting rockets and shit. I lost everyone.
Everyone? Scorpion, is he here? Mitch? Mitch? He's safe, right?
Pan Am, I'm sorry. I didn't make it in time.
No. No! Are you sure? No,
Scorpion, the rest. I'm sorry we didn't get here sooner.
They were good people. Let's get back to the matter at hand, shall we? They were good people. Great people. They didn't have to die here.
I should have stopped him.
I tried. He wouldn't have listened to you either. Never was much of a listener.
Stubborn bastard.
I'm guessing since you were out here for the AV. The question is, why?
I need the guy who was riding this AV. You know anything? See anything?
Took him with him. In our cars.
Where?
West. Small unit. Your passenger's entourage.
Must be looking for a way to call base.
So you're the ones who hit him with that EMP?
Yeah, we tried to warn you, but we couldn't connect.
If they took your cars, we might be able to follow their tracks.
Panem, listen. I know it's not the best time, but I need Hellman. You promised to help. That still hold?
I always keep my word. Mitch, I will find those sons of bitches. I swear.
Go. I'll call the crew. Get all this cleaned up.
We'll leave my ride here just in case. Just watch the gun, it likes to jam. We'll go by bike.
Sounds good. Kang Tao lost contact with their AV. Probably looking for it. Better hurry. But Pan Am.
What?
You're coming back for her, right?
I promise. Let's get going, before they send a rescue party.
Scorpion and the rest. Look, I know how you feel. I mean it. I'll help you settle your score with Kang Tao.
I will destroy them, V. Every last one.
We're in this together. To the bitter end.
You know what, V? You're all right. You helped me with Nash, you helped me with Mitch. To my mind, I owe you a favor. Your helmet. I will find him.
Ah, so that's what this is? Just paying your debts?
No. Nomads always help their own.
Oh, so I'm one of yours now. Sounds good. Let's ride. Hope they didn't go far.
We'll see. The tire tracks start there. We'll follow them.
Our guys were here.
Let's follow. Find them.
I got my own motorcycle. Can't I call it?
Scorpion said I would hate Night City.
He knew you that well?
Probably better than I know myself. He said when I'd had enough of the city, we would stock up on canned kibble, fill a couple of thermoses with coffee and whiskey, and hit the road. He said we would get away from it all.
Sounds like a real adventure.
Why is everything shit?
Hey, I know. Look.
All I see is cracked concrete and rust. But they thought they would call their friend. They were in for one hell of a surprise. Watch out! There's a sniper behind the van!
Spotted. Security area.
Time for the mission. That's for my friends, you assholes! I'm on him! Come on, V!
Hold your positions and provide cover! Flank! On my way!
Sniper on the loose! That all you got?
Shoot to kill! Let's go!
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Fucking right!
So,
The rest must have taken home with them.
If they manage to regroup and call for help, we're out. Slick move.
Better hurry then.
Nice work.
all right. Where's my bike at? There it is. Fun stuff.
That's one of their ones. Let's check it.
Don't know if we'll find anything else here.
No, there's nobody here.
Better check where Kang Tao took him. Fast.
Can't I go around this? Should be able to, yeah. Yeah, I know, technology's great, huh? Allowing you to play this game on the go? High quality? Whoa, somehow there was no collision there. I'll take it. I'll go through that. Now I'm stuck on this. Okay, look at this guy. Wow, look at the glitchy cut on the thing. All right. That was funny. Definitely still has its glitches.
Left a few peeps behind at the airstrip.
But
Rest
this
were
game
with
sure
Helmet.
does look pretty, don't it?
I would have done the same. They're looking to call their people. The last they want is to ride through the desert without backup. I hope Mitch contacted the Aldecaldos. All that damn interference.
They're coming for him. Don't worry.
You know what?
What?
This is my life right here. I step out of one pile of shit, only to trip into another bigger one.
Pan Am.
Pulling everyone else out. I'm done. You hear me, Pete? I fucking again. You're better than you could kick the ass.
But you didn't fucking...
These roads lead up past the hill to an old filling station. I wager that's where they're holding Helmet. Okay, covering you.
Come on. Drones. Patrols. Definitely set up shop here.
Let's see. They must have Hellman locked up somewhere. But V, see that? The pumps look pretty good. Not what you would find if the place was...
You won't get it!
The bastards might have managed to call from transport.
We'll know soon enough. They won't regret this.
I see a sniper! Careful!
You're mine!
Oh, okay.
I see car. Nomad.
I recognize them. The clans.
I'll shoot them down!
Come in.
Helmet, he has to be.
Enemy contact! Cover me! I'm reloading!
Okay. Oh, got a drone in here too? Oh, not anymore.
Grenade! She's hit!
he was shooting at me. Yeah, I don't like motion controls. The mouse and keyboard works pretty good though, but they don't have it built into the game. It just works, but it doesn't really work. So, because you can't invert controls and stuff like that. You can't customize it. The mouse and keyboard also works really well. Okay. Where is it? Oh, they're right here. I thought I destroyed that thing already.
Who sent you?
Hey, easy. We gotta talk.
Who are you working for? Yorinobu Arasaka. Do you wish to take me back home?
Pathetic rat's got nowhere left to scurry off to. He's out of lifelines. Shut him up already.
Not a fan, I take it.
You haven't found a fan in him either. Motherfucker doesn't know who to be scared of more, you or Arasaka.
Don't take this personally.
Seem to recall you were gonna tell Takamura when you got Hellman.
Yeah, just a sec. I'll call him.
Just remember, you have Hellman and that's one hell of a card. Try to win something with it.
Takamura saved my life, remember?
Because it was in his fucking interest to do so. Still just biz. He's no friend of yours.
Takamura, good news. Got Hellman.
Alive. What did he say?
Alive. Not too talkative now. Taking him to the Sunset Motel.
He's alive.
Keep him there until I arrive.
You got it. See ya.
Better take him somewhere you can talk in peace.
True.
Looks like your new Chimbas are here.
Is that him?
Sure is.
Take him outside. Toss him on the bike.
Stay right there.
The cavalry has arrived. Mitch gathered together a few Eldecalans.
The road was clear. I don't think we were spotted. We would still do
I don't
better
want
not
this
to hang
bike.
around
I got
too long.
my bike's better.
What do you plan to do with him?
Just gotta ask him a few important questions.
I sure hope you get some important answers. Saul.
Everything's done here. All clear.
I heard Mitch is
Saul
alive
Goodman.
thanks to you.
Thanks to V and Pan Am. They both saved my ass.
I just hope he was worth it.
Saul, I tried to raise Scorpion, but he... Maybe I could help out somehow?
I think you've helped enough.
I tried to stop him. Sure. Just turn around now. Let it all be damned. You're good at that, aren't you?
Look, Saul, it really wasn't Pan Am's fault.
Careful. You and me are not buddy-buddy. Besides, nobody's blamed anyone for anything, yet.
Sure. Right.
Pan Am was just helping me. It was my doing, my fault that AV got hit. Without me, Scorpion and his people wouldn't have gone.
Season 2 of the Netflix series of what?
That's the truth.
When you're an Aldo Caldo, you're
Is
always
there a
responsible
Cyberpunk
for yourself
series?
and your people. The circumstances change nothing.
Are you talking about the little cartoon
Perhaps
thing they
Pan Am
did?
should ask herself if she's still an Aldo Caldo.
I don't know if they are.
Damn it all.
Hey, don't worry about Saul. He'll get over it.
I don't give a damn.
But he gives a damn about you, Pan Am. As soon as he heard what had happened, he ordered us to follow you. He was worried something would happen
Saul?
to you.
That was his?
Look, maybe you two don't see eye to eye at the moment, but you're family, and Saul will do anything for family.
The thing is, am I even part of the family anymore?
You know you are. Come back to us. I understand.
Sorry you had to witness that. Things just get complicated. Dramatic sometimes. But I will manage. And you look out for yourself, all right?
Will do.
Think that's it. Till next time.
They're coming. You got a minute.
Let's move!
Until next time. Take care of Scorpion's bike. It's yours now.
we could like ride on top of the guy underneath us. That's funny.
Hey,
Where am I?
want to talk
What
about
is
your
this
little
place?
invention? Biochip you made for Arasaka.
Fine. But let's get one thing straight first. Yorinobu Arasaka didn't send you?
No.
This means you must have an offer for me. If your boss will pay more than Kang Tao, I believe we can talk.
Nobody sent me. I got a problem, and you're gonna help me.
And what does that have to do with the biochip?
Your tech's trying to kill me. Pretty sure that's not how it's advertised.
If you wish to file a complaint, I'll need more details.
Got Johnny Silverhand's construct stuck in my head. And I don't want it.
Cartoon, yeah. Where's the pink slip?
Constructed, that's
I
impossible.
don't know.
Where did you get this biochip?
Stolen.
You have to remove the biochip from my system.
It's not that simple.
Look, you made the thing, didn't you? So where's the problem?
If you're telling the truth, you slotted in a new experimental version of the biochip.
How's the prototype version different? It's got a different engram, something more
Where?
aggressive.
The biochip is what's unique, not Silverhand's engram. The previous version of the chip was only used to communicate with pre-saved
And it was
engrams.
rare as fuck and cost a fortune. Yeah.
This one's rarer. Meant to install and activate the engram in a new body. When I left Arasaka, the project was still in the trial phase.
Huh. Imagine my luck. To be so fucking unique, so fucking exceptional. That mean you'll help me?
Well, well.
I would have to see it first.
Okay.
Unbelievable. It looks like...
Can't believe this suit's the one who's gonna help us.
Oh, fuck.
Impressive, isn't it?
What a pity I won't be able to examine it fully.
Yeah, real shame. You could have been his guinea pig too.
Tell me how to get rid of it.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Your neural network has completely deteriorated. It can no longer function independently of the chip. The only thing I could do
Woohoo, it's bargaining time.
is to give you information on a good clinic in Sweden. They'll help you through the terminal stages. Minimize the pain.
What exactly is going on in my head?
You tell me, what's it like to have two personalities? Because it's not like you're hearing voices. You're both yourself and Silverhand simultaneously.
Didn't come here for the philosophy lecture.
It's not philosophy. It's neurobiology. And your evidence just
fancy.
confirmed my hypothesis.
Fancy words.
Have you noticed the construct's influence on your decision-making?
What do you
Give
mean?
it a rest.
You will start doing things that were once unthinkable, at least to your old self. And you know exactly who he was. A fanatic, a terrorist, a suicide bomber.
Well, fuck me. Who's trying to mess with your head now?
That is why...
At least Johnny never whored himself out like you.
Are you defending him? Or is that Johnny speaking now? Oh, let me guess. He already tried to take over your body. You know, just for a little while.
No.
Would you though? Could be fun.
Johnny...
Kidding. But watch out. Suit's getting ready to talk your head off.
Know what? That's enough. You just playing for time? Because I can't tell. Are you trying to convince me you're useless? I mean, in that case, I can just shoot you in the head and save us both some time.
Ah, finally.
I will try to help you. If you come with me to Kangtao.
Call him Unplugged, yeah.
Forget Kang Tao. Got any other ideas?
If you think there's anyone else who can help you, I could give you the blueprints. Complete project documentation. Kangtao offered quite the sum for it.
You got it with you?
He's got to. Gonk's fucking useless without him.
V. Takamura? What the hell is he doing here?
He's got a few questions of his own for you. You play nice. He might even save your ass. I'm almost done. The blueprints.
Very cool. I always love this kind of stuff. I love
Better than
sci-fi.
nothing. Long as we find someone fluent in technobabble.
He's all yours. I'll give you two some space.
I hope we can come to an understanding.
That is certainly in your best interest. V, I will remember this.
Well,
This
put a
heat.
check mark
My
next to
throat
helmets.
is positively parched.
What the?
V did not give you the
Fuck!
And that's it. Thank you, man. That is not me. You will see the difference. I will give you full buckets. No.
I'm feeling too well.
Sit down, goddammit! That the biochip?
No. Third trimester cramping.
Ha ha ha. Joke away. But you look pretty spent.
Fuck!
That was your ticker. Sit and rest. Don't
Like a
need
good
you
movie?
flatlining while we got a job to do.
Blah, blah, blah. Fuck Arasaka, blah, blah. Smash Makoshi.
You really are turning into me.
Might be right.
We're bickering like a shriveled old married couple. It's time we let up. Let a little trust take hold.
Every cell of my being dislikes you. How can I trust you? Do I gotta remind you how this came about?
Let's not get wound up. You're not yourself.
Honestly, can't fathom how you got so many people to bend over backwards for you.
Don't. Come on.
Don't know what's happening to me.
The old V's gonna be a faded memory soon.
Got no idea where I'm going. Be a living legend. That's all I wanted. Feels like I'm barely surviving.
Test of a person's true value? Death. Facing it. Staring it down. You still got a chance to be somebody.
Let's move. Get back to work.
Let's do.
Let's see, I got some level ups to do. Let's see. Slow time while driving. That's always nice. Oops. No, I need a fast travel from where I'm at, not there. Okay. Let's turn that off. Oh, yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, I mean, the game is already pretty much like an interactive movie, so I don't know how good a movie would be, because you'd have to have a very distinct type of character, and they already have like movies like Blade Runner that feel almost like Cyberpunk-ish. But yeah, they could do it. It's a big statue. I'd like the car to come down here, please. But it won't. Jeez. Oh, there we are.
I'm Elizabeth. My husband and I, we need a somewhat delicate matter handled. We think you could help.
Why call me, of all people? Any particular reason?
You came recommended.
Yeah, who by?
I'd rather not say, not over the phone. Is there any way we could meet, discuss some details?
Sure, let's do that.
I'll send you the address. See you.
Ow. Funny advertisements.
I do not understand. Does Arasaka not
He's
have
got the
enough?
gift of the gab. Can't be denied, but I need to steal your buddy for a sec.
What are you?
Why? What are we doing here?
You shall learn soon. I acquired some information of my own. Do you know who most wished to honor Arasaka-sama with the parade? His murderer. The irony makes me sick.
Yorinobu's a smart little muffin. Putting on the parade to show off his attachment to Arasaka, its values. And to solidify his legitimacy.
He's shrewd. I will not deny that. Japanese heritage is one element. Yorinobu will also put on a display of power. The floats are sure to be beautiful, but the wizened eye will see in them a hidden message to his foes.
What message that be?
I am here, Gumindomo. Watch your backs.
Not one for subtlety, is he? Still don't see how this gets us anywhere.
I have had an idea. Look to the sky. The dash floats will pass precisely this way. If I could just get onto Hanako-sama's float, I could speak with her in private.
Get there how?
Why jump? Of course.
And how you aim to manage that?
While you are occupied with your shady dealings, I learned more about the floats. They are all kept in one place, Arasaka Industrial Park. It is there that they prepare them. We need only to break into the compound, find the right float and inject a virus into its system. You will then be able to disable any security before I sneak inside.
Right? Then what?
I have an infected shard. It was not cheap, but the man who sold it to me guaranteed it will work.
Okay.
Let us move on.
Data terms are free to use in all of Night City. Now available in the bathroom.
To take control of the float is one thing, but not all. The security concerns me. The snipers
What's up, Dwayne? I'm doing good, man.
I will be an easy target. But I may have an answer. Okada-san mentioned
How
the
are
city
you?
cameras. If we gain access to them, we will see exactly where the snipers are. You can deal with them as I advance.
Sounds like a plan.
You agree just like that? The risks are considerable.
Yeah, well, getting more and more used to that.
And now, what would you say to a small test? We must try the shard. The camera control room is in front of us. You must get inside and infect the network. That is all.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you'll do what? Crack open a can of suds?
I will not touch alcohol. At work, I will watch your back. Now, get to it.
All right. I need more of that to break in, so I gotta do it another way. Just tried Raccoon's path tracing using RTX 5070. DP didn't like it. Yeah, takes some of that to get used to some power to run that.
V?
Yeah, there's no information about Starfield and Switch 2 port GPU stuff. There's none of that. Just whatever you heard is that's not accurate. only rumor out there is that they're working on a port and it's still coming, but it's just taking a bit longer. There's nothing that said anything about the Switch 2 GPU being an issue. Starfield, by the way, is not even a very GPU intensive game. It has no ray tracing, has nothing special. It's just Bethesda is a bad is very notorious for being very bad at optimizing games.
Fucking worked.
I wouldn't even be interested in Starfield on Switch 2 anyway. I've already beat the game on PC. The game is like barely an 8 out of 10, if that, and it has no replay value at all, at least for me. So, play it once and that's it. I have no interest to play it again, unfortunately. Like your first time playing it though, it's like a solid like 8 out of 10, maybe 7.5 out of 10 type of game. It's not bad, but like it can't. Like it tries to do some cyberpunky type of stuff, and it just can't compete with the actual Cyberpunk 2077, like at all. Let's see. But of course, it's not the same type of game. You know how it is.
And
Done. System's ours.
the shard works. Good. The easy work we have done. To break into Arasaka Industrial Park will not be such a bed of roses. But before we discuss that, Sid, I have not eaten since yesterday. Give me the best on the menu.
I highly recommend the yakitori today.
Anything that isn't local, please.
See you tomorrow.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but this Sokka scum might actually prove useful. He's a well-trained dog. Needs orders, that's all. And when he
Tasty,
outlives
yeah.
his purpose,
Speaking
we'll
of food,
flatline him.
I need to get going and start eating, guys, because it's getting later for me too. But yeah, I pretty much wanted to check out Cyberpunk 2077. This goes into a real long thing here. So, but yeah, this is a fantastic game. Like I said, next to Resident Evil Requiem, this is like second best AAA port on Switch 2. But yeah, it still rivals Requiem as well for quality, because the game just looks amazing. But you know, since it does only target 30 frames per second, I gotta give the quality of the game of Resident Evil Requiem is just like so high. I gotta give the edge to Requiem as for best port. But this is just right up there, man. This game is. If you haven't bought this game, you really should give it a shot. It's a fantastic game. One of the best looking games of all time, in my opinion, just in general. I absolutely love the game. I think I have over 100 hours in the Switch 2 version, and in the PC version I have over like 250 hours or something like that. So yeah, one of my most played games of all time. Love the game, highly recommend it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it there. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for coming out and enjoying the discussion we had. Come back next week for Pragmata on Switch 2. Looks like to be another great game. So yeah, good stuff coming up. All right, guys, have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you soon. Take care.